My bad, yo. I was hitting the wrong fucking thing. What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Dirty Low. You got my boy Rated Twine here, man. I've been all over the place this morning, man. It's been a shit show, so my bad. Woke up hella late today. I was supposed to be up like at whatever time, man. But hey, thank you for showing up. Thank you. I know we're gonna be doing some Raider football talk, but this is off-season Raider football fan show with your boy Dirty Low. I got my boy Twine today. I'm gonna be live every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm gonna have different people coming up, but I like to start the show off with one of my partners. We haven't really talked in a minute, so this is gonna be episode 2 with my boy Twine and Nation. Thank you guys for pulling up. Twine, how you doing, man? What's going on?
Man, I can't complain. Today is a good day. You know what I'm saying? The
Yes,
weather
sir.
is somewhat kind of crazy, but hey, the way I think about it, man, is somebody, you know what I'm saying? I got a roof over my head and there's somebody living under a bridge. So, man, I can't complain.
Man, I heard that, bro. I heard that, man. Be thankful for what you do got and what you don't. You know what I mean? Shit. A lot of people, you know what I mean, are struggling out here right now. Bro. Like, we gotta be thankful, bro. We gotta be thankful for the little get downs that we got, a little bit of food that we got, a little bit of money that we got in our pockets, man. So make sure, man, if you're doing a little bit better, man, make sure you just take care of the person next to you. Don't try not to be like, give them everything, bro, because you can't do everything, bro. I mean, but just do what you can, man, and just show some love, bro. Tell somebody thank you. You know what I'm saying? That kind of makes their day. But yet at the same time, remember this. I'm a very, very humble person. I love God, and I'm on this journey. I smoke weed. I do whatever. Y'all can judge me, whatever, not. But trust me, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, bro, this fucking Lamar Jackson and all this craziness, bro. What the hell's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? You know what? Before we do that, let me get to this chat right quick, and then we'll get into everything, man.
All right, for sure.
Shit, let me get to everybody that's here, man. Shit. North Cal, brother, what's good? What's good? Good morning, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in, too. Ben, my brother, what's going on? Thank you, brother. Thank you. Can't type. Don't even trip, bro. This is one of the shows that we're doing for you, bro. That's the homie right there. Gord, what's going on? Raider Kojo, Sean, let's go. I already got your shit ready to go, Sean. You see it on the back screen right here. I'm ready to go. So whatever you're sending, man, we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be on for about 2.5 hours, see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? All right. Gord, seeing you. All right, Job, what's going on? Bourbon, what's good? What's good? We got 303 Raider in the building. What's happening? D Menace, Nation Nightmare, what's good? Fucking D Menace give you a shout out. Ryan, what's good, man? What's good? See who else is up in the building. What's going on? We got Raider Room in the building. Salute. On T6, what's good? Number 1 draft pick. He's a new 2023 number 1 draft pick. Last year was Michael Guerrero, your boo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to fucking MG.
That was a good pick last year. That was a good pick last year.
That was a good pickup, bro. I was, all day. Chile was good. Stupid. Gravy, what's good, bro? Gravy, I'm going to be dropping the link here in a minute, man. Hopefully you can pull up, man. Get your internet right. That's some coach right there. No, I'm just fucking around. All right, man, let's get to it. That's everybody's in the building, man. So I really don't have any, like, on Tuesday when I jumped on, I had pretty much an idea of what I wanted to go. Just because I got the new design, I'm still basically running the same shit, just running it, seeing where we go with it. So much to fucking talk about, bro. Well, let's keep focus on. Do you want to focus? What do you feel like talking about? You know what? Fuck that. You're my guest, bro. You in the pad, like, you know what I'm saying? We here. What do you want to talk about, bro? And then if it chat, I know it gets a little crazy in the chat, but if you guys throw some shit out there, we'll talk about it. We'll answer them. You know what I mean? But we're gonna go with Twan. Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, there's so much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And if I can, I would like to touch, as much as I can when it comes to, whatever questions. Of course, chat, if you guys got any questions, please put them in there, because I want to answer your guys' questions, and I'll give you guys a little taste of that later on in the show, kind of what that's about. But yeah, definitely put your questions in the chat. You were talking about Lamar Jackson, and I think that's a good start.
Right.
Of course, we got to talk about Raiders eventually, but we can just go off of that, man, with the Lamar Jackson situation. Lamar Jackson, it's very interesting because there's conflicting takes here. There's there's, they say, okay, yeah, they exclusively, they did the non-exclusive franchise tag on it, right? It's a smart situation for the organization if, the reports came out true that he wants 200 and something million. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The way that they can get around that situation, and I think that's why they did the non-exclusive, was because if the other team, like say, let's just throw a random team out there, say the Miami Dolphins, right? Say the Miami Dolphins throw out a deal and they say, we want Lamar, but we're gonna sign him to a 175 mil. Right. Then all Baltimore has to do is give him that much money. You know what I'm saying? Like probably like a little more, and then he's with Baltimore. So they can get away from what he's asking by giving him that non-exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if there is a organization out there that's like, hey, we got the money, we got the check,
right,
just write how much you want on it. You know what I'm saying? If they got that much kind of money, then he could be gone. Or in the other way, I think the other option was they got to give up 2 first-round picks or something like that. There's like a specific ruling when it comes to the non-exclusive thing, but for the reports to say that he's on a non-exclusive, and then all of a sudden,
so from what Ern's saying,
seconds or an hour later,
right?
Oh, go ahead.
From what Ern's saying and from what Ben said yesterday, and from I think what you're actually trying to say is that, and what you're asking is, with the non-exclusive, he cannot negotiate with teams. It's just they trade him, and then once he gets there, then he can negotiate. So he's traded, and that's from my understanding. You know what I mean?
So with the non-exclusive, he's actually okay to go talk to team, because that's how you get the qualifying offer.
Oh, okay. So then he goes and talks to the team. He can go to Miami. He can go to fucking Houston. He can go anywhere. And then say, hey, I want $300 fucking gazillion, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, yep, nope. Yeah. And then if they got it, they give it. Right?
So the exclusive is like what we gave to Josh Jacobs.
Gotcha. To where he has to, we have all the control.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, hey, this is what you're getting, but you're still ours. You know what I'm saying? The other one is, we want you, but go out there, see what you can.
What's good, Terrence?
Yeah, it's kind of tricky. That's the one also with the like when they talk about free agents and tampering period.
Right.
The non-exclusives are the ones that actually can also they're almost treated like a free agent.
Got you.
Yeah.
So I mean, but see, this is the thing though. So how many other teams don't have quarterbacks that are actually anybody would want Lamar Jackson? Who wouldn't want Lamar Jackson? You see what I'm saying?
And that's the problem. The issue is there's so many teams that are in need of a quarterback that why was it like almost an hour later that there was a report that said that, oh, these teams are out on Lamar Jackson.
Right. And see, the thing is, for me, I don't understand how it keeps on it just gets slapped in our face like hella quick, like boom. The Raiders are here. The Raiders here. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Like, it's just like that fast, bro. Like, come on. Like, I don't see. There's so many other teams that would take Lamar, bro. Any other team, Niners will take Lamar. Fucking anybody would take fucking Lamar right now, bro. I'll trade Geno Smith for fucking Lamar, bro. What are you talking? Like, fuck you know what I mean? I'd figure it out. So, I mean, that's why it's like, man, it's fucking nice. It's exciting, but man, it's in the air right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking smoke. I mean, we do have the money, and the only fucking leverage that we do have is because of the offensive talent that we do got. You know what I'm saying? It would be insane. And then plus, like, you know what I mean? I do agree with Ben and a lot of well, pretty much Ben, that's because Ben's the only person that I heard say this, is that, like, you know what I mean, with this offensive talent, and then to actually like have these guys playing like together against Mahomes, Herbert, Wilson, that's money in the bank, bro. That has to happen. The endorsement deals, he's going to get way more money in Vegas than anywhere. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if he goes to Tennessee, that's not going to be nothing. It'll just be insane, bro. It'll be crazy insane, man.
But also with that being said, like I was saying with the quarterback whole situation, I think there's a lot of teams out there that need a quarterback, and it's weird that an hour later that these teams are out. I think, and this is just my personal belief. I'm not forcing my beliefs on, you know, anybody else, but I truly believe that there's some behind the scene, you know what I'm saying, undercutting when it comes to Lamar Jackson. Why was it so easy for all these other? Why was it so easy for Daniel Jones to get his money? That Lamar Jackson, who's one of the top, I would say probably one of the top 5, you know what I'm saying, quarterbacks in the league. Why are we playing with his money? You know what I'm saying? And I hate to use this situation, but let's just keep it real. Are they playing with his money because he's black?
Okay, I want to believe that. Like, okay, look, all right, fuck it, let's get into it. I ain't got nothing else to do. So check this out. I want to believe that, right? But then I turn around, and didn't they pay fucking Judon a grip of money? And didn't they pay fucking Andrews a grip of money? See, I turned around and thought that, right? But then they paid Andrews a lot of money. And I was like, ooh, and I was like, wait a minute, they paid Judon crazy amount too. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So it can't be that. But I think it's more along the lines of him, because so it's only him and Andrews. You know what I mean? And he's all that. Like, and even though they have those rookies, and even when they had rookies come in, and then last year their fucking running backs, all their running backs went down with fucking knee injuries. So he couldn't actually really play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and then he went down with injuries. So I don't know, man. I just think it's more of a long shot than anything. I think we have a fucking better chance of getting Rodgers than Lamar. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because it's just a lot of people don't want to deal with Rodgers, and just the familiarity with, you know, Adams, that makes it really appealing and shit, right? But fuck,
everybody comes with baggage, and
everybody does, right? But Lamar would be fucking perfect for me. I would go Lamar all day. I'd go all in, but we're just not too stable to actually keep it. You see what I'm saying?
See, my thing is, and I love these names. You know what I'm saying? I like Aaron Rodgers. I like Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
But my question is, what's the playbook gonna look like? Because I just hear me out. We get Lamar Jackson. We know Lamar Jackson is pretty much the whole offense over there in Baltimore. We know that when he's running in that offense, it works.
Right. Yeah, that's
we bring him over here. And McDaniel says, here's the book.
Yeah.
What? How is that book going to look? Is McDaniel's going to change his
He's going to have to
book?
He's going to have
to fit the talents of a special quarterback, because you have to give Lamar his props. He is a special type of quarterback.
So check this out. Check this out. If Ziegler brings him in, right? I'm just sitting here thinking about this shit, right? And I hate to use the Willie Beeman fucking thing, the Any Given Sunday. That's one of my favorite movies. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you really look at that, bro, they're gonna come in and they're just gonna ball. If Lamar comes, McDaniel's playbook is gonna be the form. It's gonna be the the structure of it, but they're gonna ball, bro. That's gonna be ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? So let me catch up to the chat real quick. Fucking Ravens are mad that Lamar didn't take the contract that they offered him last year. That is very, very true, Ern. That's real shit. The real reason he hasn't got his money is because he's his own agent. That is another fucking good key, 303, like for real, for real. I'm gonna catch up to the chat right now, bro, and then we'll get back to it. What it says right here. Hey, Gabe, what's up, bro? If you want to pull up, I'm gonna be throwing the link in a minute. Cleveland fucked up the market and trying to get there. Market back down. Daniel Jones got 80 million guaranteed. Lamar wants 200 guaranteed. Yeah, 200 guaranteed. Fuck. How can we pull that off? It will fill the seats. So somebody said something about filling the seats, and that's the truth, bro. A lot of money up. Terrence said, "Salute." All right. Facts. Earn. Nothing has to do with race anymore. In his opinion? Yeah, I hear on that one. What's up, Rafe? What's going on?
Who said that?
Omar. Omar said it has nothing to do with race because they gave Judon 100 mil. So, and I think that's the truth. What Earl was saying too. Hey JB, what's good, bro? What's good? How you doing, man? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Anybody that's pulling up, man? Good morning. Good morning. We're just sitting here talking about Lamar. Go ahead and hit the likes, hit the like buttons, hit the comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Share it. I don't care. Clip it. I don't give a fuck. Just get it going, man. I need more fucking people to start jumping on here, bro. Anyways, not really tripping though, but hey, Circus, what's good? Yeah, man. What the fuck? What were we talking about?
Omar, I respectfully, I disagree. There's a whole lot of issues when it comes to when it's okay when you're a defensive end, but when you're a quarterback, it's a whole nother issue when it comes to black quarterbacks. And
right.
That's why we have the issues that we have even in front offices where who are all the owners? Do we have any, you know what I'm saying? So they're not trying to go there because I know you don't want to go there, but unfortunately it's a reality. And I'll just leave that there. If you want to talk to me on IG, we can go back and forth and have a discussion, but that's just my take.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I really don't want to put it. You know what? Look, if you really want to break it down from the top to the bottom, I think it's just disgusting the way the whole NFL is ran. All right. But I don't want to put it on that because I kind of want to enjoy this a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because if we get into deep, you see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, bro, I'll break this shit down, bro, and I'll make everybody hate the NFL, bro. Like, I mean, I'm trying to just be, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to put too much issue on that. You see what I'm saying? But as far as him coming, bro, and getting all that guaranteed, bro, that's gonna be fucking insane, bro. Like 200 million off top, it would work. And that 50 million, because in Vegas, no taxes. But what other states don't have taxes? You know what I'm saying?
And all that again is hypotheticals because the numbers that they're saying that Lamar, the numbers that this is the other special part about Lamar. Lamar does not have an agent. So he's the one that's making these contracts, and he's the one that's, talking and discussing. So we don't even know how much he really wants, because he's never really said it out his mouth. I want X amount of dollars. These are all people saying, "Oh, this is what Lamar wants," but he's not the one that. It's not confirmed that this is exactly what he wants. So we don't know how much he wants, but. What we do know is that they tried to offer him like 130 million, and he didn't want that. So obviously,
I think the thing is he didn't want it coming from because of, I guess, just from them. I guess he just doesn't want to play with them. That's what it is. That's what it boils down to. He's probably told them like, "Hey man, look, if they put 200 million, if I wanted to stay there, look. If somebody offered me and I'm this guy and I want 250 million guaranteed because Jones got all that, blah, 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 whatever. I really don't look at anybody's pockets. I'm looking at mine, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, Twan, if me and you have the same job, bro, I don't care about that. Now, if this guy's going to sit here and do his shit, he should know his shit. Now, if he knows his shit, then he's going to be like, boom, boom, boom. This is what I want. 3 steps. That's what it is. But then all the other extra shit. So pretty much what they're probably he's fighting for is his likeness. His likeness is probably the biggest thing. I want to be able to use my likeness. You guys can't use that. And that's one of the biggest things that most teams want to do, that because they can sell the jerseys, do this, that, and the third. And that's what he doesn't want. That's the way I would think. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. On some real shit. That's why I just don't release any music or put anything on. I'll just throw some beat that I put together, like, you know what I mean? And I slap it on. I don't throw the mix down shit because I don't want anybody to take my likeness. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's like kind of part of the whole fucking situation. So if he's looking at it that way, then yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's what it is. And he doesn't know how to like actually put it in the right way. And a lot of little intricate things that he doesn't have a professional to get down to those little nitty gritty things to actually say what he wants. I think that's the biggest thing. And then plus, him as a baller should be playing ball. He should hire the people to do the right moves for them. You know what I'm saying? If I need a promoter, bro, I got a guy that I'm going to go and pay him some promoter. You know what I mean? But I'm going to do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know how to code nothing, I'm not going to go to a guy that does my lawn. Hey, how do you code? He goes, oh, I can take a Python class and blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do that. You need to let these people know exactly what you're doing and what you want, but you got to let the professionals handle it. And you got to have the right people, and that's the biggest thing.
Now there is assistance, you know what I'm saying, for people that are like that, because there is players like for most famously, Richard Sherman was one that didn't have an agent for his whole career. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that negotiated all his contracts. He's the one, and when you negotiate your own contract, you don't have to give that 10% or whatever to that agent. You know what I'm saying? So you get all that money. But on top of that, the NFLPA, you know what I'm saying, the Players Association, they also are an agency to help the players when it comes to that negotiating the contract if they need help. You know what I'm saying? Right. So there is assistance out there for him. So I don't know if, and again, I don't know where he is, you know what I'm saying, his mental on how to negotiate contracts or whatever. But I think he knows enough to be able to say, I can do this on my own.
But at the same time, it's like he shouldn't do that though. He's a professional baller, right? He should put people like in front of him that should know. A Magic Johnson type deal. Somebody like that, a leader that you can see. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that. Now you can negotiate. I'm not giving you 10. I'll give you 7. I'll give you this. You give me that. Boom, boom, boom. I'll get you. You give me this. You give me that. You know what I mean? There's incentives, right? See, and that's the thing. Like, you gotta have to sit down and negotiate, bro. Something that you really, really never done. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a hard thing. It's like trying to fit a German socket in a US socket, bro. It's not gonna work. You know what I mean? You might be able to convert and do some shit, but it's gonna be that bridge, and that you need that bridge. There you go. That's perfect. And you need that bridge in order for the electricity to go and for the connection to make. You know, that's kind of like the way you look at it. You need that, and that's what they don't have, and I think that's what's stopping everything. I don't think he wants to be in Baltimore. So let me get to the chat real quick, bro. Man, I'm hella behind, but check this out. All right. So Ben said Bourbon, he wants guaranteed money that don't go against our capital, right? Okay. Red Room says can't say when Watson went and got the deal. He wanted, yeah, man, fuck Watson, bro. On some real shit. Man, fuck that guy. I heard the Raiders plan to trade up for Richardson. God damn, dog. Brady Bear said inside town. Fuck this, bro. Hell no. If we trade up for Richardson, bro, that's stupid. But maybe the second or third round.
But that's
the same price. That's the same fucking price.
Yep. But that's the hope of some people, right? Right? They're because Richardson looks like he's a Lamar Jackson. He's not a Lamar Jackson.
He is not. Man, fuck, yo. I'm so behind, guys. Sorry about that, man.
Especially his arm.
Oh, bro, I'm just jumping to the end, bro. Sorry, guys. Fuck. Right. I was just fucking whatever with it. All right, so register. When you're a running back, the quarterback, and the entire offense, of course, you're going to get hurt. Yep. According to Mark's Barber. Fucking circles, bro. You're a fucking fool, bro. So Lamar has Jacobs. You don't have to be the running back. And then he can actually be a quarterback. You know what I mean? That's the thing. That's the thing what I want Lamar to be as a quarterback. And then have the option to run. Because they're not gonna know what the fuck to do. It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be hella crazy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hey, anybody that's on my IG or anybody wants to jump on, bro. My bad, I'm looking at too many shit. Anybody wants to jump on, go ahead and hit my IG. I'll send you the link. Everybody that's in that group chat, you guys already know what it is. I'm gonna put it in the NWA group chat too. Y'all go to jump on in, man. Yeah. So let me see. Let me get it out real quick. Then I'm gonna start talking real quick. Stop my camera.
Yeah, I might have to do a. Yeah, I really might have to do a video on that.
What's that?
The whole, to individuals that think that race is not a factor when it comes to some of the decision making of these organizations. And every situation is different for each organization. So, yeah.
What the fuck? Nah, it doesn't look right. All right.
Yeah, but I thought it was very interesting that all of a sudden there was a report immediately after they said they gave Lamar the non-exclusive that all these teams were not interested. I still think these teams are interested. You know what I'm saying? That you're not going to, anytime a player like that or any top player like that comes out on the market, you always are interested, at least to know what their asking price is. All teams window shop. If name me one of the top players in the NFL right now.
What's that? I'm sorry about that, brother.
Okay, say all of a sudden if Devontae Adams hit the market, right?
Right.
All the teams would be asking how much for that player.
3 number ones, whatever, yada yada.
Money, draft picks, whatever, right?
Yeah. Firstborn.
That is what they call due diligence. Every team does their due diligence on players in the market, whether you have a player or not. If I had Kirk Cousins, or if I had say if I have Seahawks, say if I really like Geno at quarterback, right? But Lamar's on the market,
right?
Don't you think even though I have Geno, don't you think I'm still going to ask what the price is for? Hey, Baltimore, how much y'all want? You know what I'm saying? How much y'all want? Right. That's the due diligence.
Gabe might have the answer. What up, Gabe?
What's cracking, man?
What you doing, bro?
Chilling.
Good morning.
What's up, man?
How you feeling, man? How you feeling today?
Oh, just fucking, just fucking chilling, listening to the Lamar talk.
Yes, sir. So, what you think about that question with Twan said, bro?
With what? What was it again?
No, he was basically saying about Lamar coming over.
I personally think that it's the reason why teams are saying that they're not interested. There's a lot of teams interested. I think it's just the whole reason I think the teams are not interested is because they're trying to get that market back up. The Cleveland fucked up that market. They messed up the market for quarterbacks that were coming into it. Now owners are going to have to pay, similar or to to that because one general manager decided to be like an idiot and go give up, most of their, their assets or their draft compensation, $230 million in money, which I don't disagree with the guarantee money because if it's a quarterback to me that can stay healthy, give him that guarantee money. But if it's a quarterback that has problems with, staying healthy or, little nicks or style of play has to do a lot of with guarantee money too, dog. And that's where I think it's not wise to give fucking a quarterback with his style of play that much money.
Okay.
That
I'm gonna add Gravy real quick to the show, bro.
It's just not wise, dog. It's like, he hasn't finished the last 2 seasons. You know what I mean? And both times, it's just they've been in the driver's seat. I understand that he's a good player to get them to that. But if you're not going to stay healthy, then what's the point? You know what I mean? You're not going to even have him for playoff time.
And let's keep it honest. It's the Cleveland Browns when we're talking about Deshaun Jackson, right? I mean Deshaun Watson, right?
Yeah.
They were in a sense of desperation. I'll be honest. They've drafted well at the defense on the defensive end. They've done things to build that team, but for some reason they can never hit on a quarterback. So they were desperate when they saw that that Deshaun Watson was out there.
I know, but do you see how
the only way that they were able to pull a quarterback, you know what I'm saying, was to throw the money at him. You know what I'm saying? And they had to, I'm not saying they had to throw that much money, but they had to throw a whole lot of money to pull a quarterback to the Cleveland Browns.
No, I figure that. I do figure that. The only thing I think is that, like, look at the quarterbacks that came up after him. Nobody has even gotten close to the guaranteed money as he has gotten. Yeah. Nobody's even, because owners are trying to get that market back down. They're not trying to give quarterbacks $230 million guaranteed. They're not trying to give quarterbacks $60 million a year. You know what I mean? They're trying to, little by little, trying to bring that market. Because you see every other position always, the next guy in line is always going to set the market. You know what I mean? And this shit got so out of control that you're going to, if it keeps going this way, you're going to have quarterbacks making $100 million a year. And that's why you got all these teams saying that they're not interested, because they want to make it seem like they're not interested, to the point where it's not going to, it's not going to try to make him seem like he's going to break that market again, or hire the guaranteed money again, or something like that. To me, I think it's just all strategy and trying to get that market down, because in every other position you see it like setting the market. In this one, in the last couple of years, you've seen that it's like even Danny Dimes is like that, like Daniel Jones, fucking even Carr to a certain extent, that they're not even getting close. Like that shit's over $100 million in differences. I think the last time they said was 100, and they offered, I think, 130 something million to Lamar, and he turned that down, right? And they're saying that they're nearly $100 million in difference between the Ravens camp and Lamar's camp. So if they offered him $133 million and they are, supposedly almost $100 million off, then that means he wants north of $200 million guaranteed. And that, I think, is what's keeping teams, and that of, like, there's teams interested. There's just teams not showing their hand. That's what I think is going on right now.
And that could be the possibility, but the reports of the 200, you know what I'm saying, it's not technically confirmed, because he hasn't said that out of his mouth. It's been reports from other people, and I don't know if those came from Lamar, because again, Lamar doesn't have representation. Lamar is the representation. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that is handling his contract. So it's interesting how that's being played out. And like you said, it might be a ploy, because they looked at it and was like, hey, You know what I'm saying? These quarterbacks are making way too much money or whatever the situation may be. And, you know, the contracts of, like you said, Danny Dimes and DC. DC is actually making, on average, he's making a little bit above what the franchise tag would be. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jones obviously is higher than that. So that they're somewhat close to what the market would be for a franchise or, you know what I'm saying, veteran quarterback.
You know what I think that the players should do to counteract what the owners are doing. If the owners are like, this is the cap, we're not going to play, we're not interested. If that's the price is going to be, then I think then Lamar Jackson in particular should do what LeBron James does: sign a 4-year deal with a player option every year to be able to opt out and get more money, or to be able to renegotiate the contract.
They won't
every
do
year.
that. They won't do that. Or they won't do that,
bro. That, especially with his injury, you know, is like the last 2 seasons. There's no way he'll take that guaranteed money off the table.
But that's all. That's all they want, Gabe. They want the guaranteed money.
That's the most important. That's the most important number.
That's the money that goes in their pocket. Is the guarantee? It could be $230 million, but if it's $100 million guaranteed, he's going to get that $100 million.
Well,
so I got a question.
They can actually bank their future and build their foundation on that money. They know for sure that money's coming in because it's guaranteed.
Who did that, bro? And there is an exception to that, and I do hear you on that one, because there is an exception to that. Kirk Cousins did that shit, and it paid off for him. You know what I mean? So if quarterbacks want to go that route, they could. But the reason why I think they don't is because they look at their own styles, like their own skill set too, and they know, hey, bro, like I run, I you know, this is half of my game. You know what I mean? And in order for me to stay on the field, I have to run. You know what I mean? And if it's not going to be guaranteed, they're not going to. You know, it's like that's the number right there, but that's the most important number. That's like,
you know what? I heard you say $100 million off. It could be $180 million contract, right? Because he's never said he wants. That was an insane, stupid contract. I bet you every owner in the NFL went, "What the hell is Cleveland doing with this guy?" That was insane. That I don't think we're ever gonna see that again. I don't think so. So what the owners are doing to drop that market down, and they're gonna make. It's sad to say, but Lamar Jackson's gonna be the example of what the owners are gonna do. You know, this is what we're gonna offer you. If any team goes up there and says we're gonna give you $200 million guaranteed, it's gonna be like a Deshaun thing. It's still gonna be messed up with a deserving player, though. So in my eyes, you know, it should be the other way around. You know, Lamar Jackson would deserve that contract instead of Watson. But
yeah, for sure.
If there was any other type of money, or if you have people saying, "Well, we're not interested," bullshit. Are you telling me? Bullshit. If you're telling me that there's not one, every freaking team in the NFL is probably trying to find ways to get this dude. What?
Yeah,
right.
Kansas City saying they're probably not, but they're sitting there going, "What? You know, what can I do?"
Yeah.
To do, you know what I mean? And I don't know why. Or I expect the Raiders to be in this. I do. If they're not, if they're one of them teams, which they were, you know, really soon, early when this came out, that the Raiders were not interested in Lamar Jackson.
Right.
I don't understand why, you know, Mark Davis isn't salivating, putting his money in escrow already to take care of this dude and say, it matters how much money Mark Davis has.
I heard conflicting reports, though. I heard conflicting reports because yesterday also I heard, even after that, supposedly that the Raiders were out, I heard somebody else that's like a girl reporter who was close to the Raiders organization, who like reports on the Raiders organization, also said that the Raiders said that they are looking at all possibilities, and Lamar is not out of the question.
So I got a question. I got a real quick question. So guaranteed money. Say he wants a $200 million. So does this guaranteed money go all straight into an account, or does it go into an account for the Raiders, and then it just gets pulled every year?
He can make. You can spread the contract out. You can throw a 4-year contract, right, with a 5th-year option or whatever.
Right.
But it'll be 4 years. Then he'll be a free agent, which he would want to do. But it matters how much cash Mark Davis has right now. How much money?
So if Mark Davis has 100 cash right now, I got 100 cash.
Give it to him. He'll take that shit. He'll take that shit in a minute, and Baltimore has to match that.
And the thing is that any team that say a team says, I'll give you 4 years, I'll give you 200 million with 140 guarantee, 150 guaranteed. So just say that hypothetical. They still have they have to give them that contract, plus they have to give up 2 first-rounders.
Yeah,
they give that money to Lamar, and they only give the 2 rounders to the team, right?
They give the 2 first-rounders to the Ravens, and then they have to give the contract to Lamar.
To Lamar.
All right.
But that's way easier than moving up and getting these fucking younger guys that ain't shit.
So
you know what I mean?
So it has to be. So if he wants 200 million guaranteed, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what he said. We have to give all that to him right when he signs.
No,
not all when he signs, but it's gonna eventually have to be all given to him, because say Deshaun Watson gets hurt tomorrow. Okay. All right. Deshaun Watson gets hurt tomorrow, and it has to be during like contract stuff. Say like Deshaun Watson goes out tomorrow and fucking is speed racing and he fucking crashes and he fucks himself up. Then that can mess up his guarantee money. But if he goes out tomorrow and gets hurt practicing, they still have to give him $230 million.
To answer your question, Lo, you can space that out, and I'm going to use.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to get at. We
can space that out. Situation. You, if he wants 200 mil, we're just using the 200 mil name, right?
Right.
They can space that out for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? But every year, you know what I'm saying, at whatever time,
right,
that money's gonna hit his bank.
Okay.
That's what that guarantee little thing is. Just like it don't matter how many you can play one play. If you fucking get hurt on that one play, you're still getting your $230 million guaranteed.
And who's that in baseball? Bobby Bonilla.
Bobby Bonilla.
Still getting paid. He's still getting paid. But look,
like 2033.
You could say like this, but what's more impressive is that you say, "Hey, how much cash you got, Mark?" He goes, "Well, I got 100 million." All right, let's give 60 of it to Lamar right now. Right. And you're not messing with the salary cap money. You're not messing with nothing. All you're gonna do is lose, and the Baltimore can't match that.
Right.
Baltimore says, "No, okay, we can spread that out." It's just going to take longer for Lamar to get his money. Lamar wants his money right now. So you say, I'm going to give you $60 million. That's more than any quarterback's getting in 1 year in the NFL this year, right? He's getting 60 million, 65 million, 70 million, whatever he has. And the rest of the money that he has put away, you put it in an escrow and it just builds up and builds up and builds up. Then you have your 200 million. And then you can give it to him over, then the salary cap hits and all that. It's not going to affect our salary cap. All it's going to do is it's going to affect our draft picks, which we would waste if we go get one of these sorry-ass quarterbacks that compared to Lamar Jackson.
That's the truth, though. That's the truth.
Compared to him, we would lose at least 3 to 4 top-notch, good player picks that'll make your team better. We can still get defense, offensive, young players, and build a team with our second, thirds, and still get Lamar Jackson. We should be in this full-blown ahead. The one pursuing Lamar Jackson the most, he should be in Las Vegas right now. He should be in Las Vegas right now talking to him.
Yeah,
I hear that. I just don't. To me, what I want to get, I like. Even though these fucking quarterbacks are not, I don't see a clear cut. generational talent or whatever, but like in this draft. But to me, like and I know we're talking about this year, but to me the recipe to wait for a winning franchise, I think if you want to put asses in the seat, go get Lamar. If you want to win consistently, if you want to win for the next couple 6-7 years, you gotta go. You gotta go try to fucking find this next generational talent out of the draft because that's
we're
what
not going to
doing.
I kind of want to get back on what you had said earlier, Gabe, and you had said something about Lamar being hurt and we paying him all this money, right? The thing is, though, because he was the only person on offense, he was the only player. He didn't have Devontae Adams. He didn't have fucking Renfro. He didn't have all this. You know what I'm saying?
But he had like a top 10 defense at all times. Are you going to be able to put a top 10 defense on the field?
Yes, because you're going to build the defense through the draft, bro.
You're going to give up your 2 next first rounders if you get him.
What have we done in the first round? What have we
done in the first round, bro?
No, I understand. I understand the your guys' logic. I understand that. The only thing is, look at these teams that have been successful in the last 10 years. Every successful team, except for Brady, has been because they've had their quarterback on the rookie deal.
Hey, that's a good assessment.
So how are you going to give this guy $200 million and try to build the rest of your team?
It can be done. It can be done.
It could, but in the last 10 years, it's hard because now you see all these. Look at last year's playoffs. Once they got to the divisional round, the oldest quarterback was 26 years old. You know what I mean? And I understand Lamar is 26 now, but Lamar's going on his big mega contract now.
Right.
These other guys, Herbert's still not getting paid. He's gonna get paid, and that's gonna hurt the team when they get paid. The Chargers are gonna hurt when they get paid. Exactly. Look at the Broncos. The Broncos are in. Look, they have no draft picks. They got no money to use. That's why they have to go out, and try to see if they can do it the coach route. And then look at Joe Burrow. Look at Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? Those guys are in the rookie contracts. You know what I mean? So the way I think you build a team is you're gonna have to go try to find one of these next generational talents without having to pay them at first.
Okay, well let me push back. Go for it.
Sorry, Lo. The thing about that, Gabe, is that you say Burrow, right? And then you got Chase, you got Higgins, you got Mixon, you got all those guys that they're gonna have to pay. 1 or 2 of those guys ain't gonna be there no more.
I know, but look at that. But that's where their team is gonna suffer.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Suffering, Gabe. You've been.
No, I know, but like that team. If you see them, they have a combination of both. Their offense is great. Don't get me wrong. The Cincinnati Bengals offense is great, but our defense don't even compare to the Bengals.
Well, the thing is, though, our defense doesn't even matter, bro. If we're gonna outscore fucking everybody, if we're
not really, that's what the Bengals thought. That's what the Bengals thought.
You're not gonna outscore everybody. This is the NFL, bro.
They had a better defense. The Bengals had a better
Lamar
defense.
Jackson, Darren Waller, fucking another number 2 pick. Like, you're telling me, bro,
good.
Come on, bro.
That's why I totally agree, Lo. When you and Ben were on yesterday, I totally agree with Ben. Is that that was right on fact, dude. I wrote that down, and I was gonna say that shit. I was gonna say you got to beat Kansas City and all these Philadelphia and all these teams. You got to beat them because you got to outscore them. The reason why we got our ass kicked was because we went 3 and out and our defense went out there. We got the ball back. We do 3 and out. Our defense went back out there. They get no rest. Our offense wasn't efficient. Our offense wasn't executing, and that's the reason why. To beat Kansas City, you got to match score to score with him, and we can do that with this dude. Can you imagine, bro? Lamar Jackson and Mahomes going at it 2 times a year. Can you imagine that, man?
Bro, that's crazy.
Imagine Andy Reid cooking Josh.
I mean, that's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah. See, and then another thing, look, to get the generational talent that we need this year, like Gabe, like for real, what you said, bro, is fucking like phenomenal, bro. But think about it. And Ben said this shit, right? And I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Shout out Ben, bro. But like he was saying that like we would only have to give 2 number 1s up. In order for us to move up, we'll have to give up 3.
I don't want to move up. I don't want to move up. That's why I say you have to move up. You have to move. If you have to move up, and there's no reason to. You know, like I don't want to move up. I don't agree with the assessment of like the other people are saying that they have to move up to the 3. I think players fall every fucking year, dog. Like the draft board is just it's always gonna be, and you're gonna see in the top 5, just like last year, dog. Nobody thought Walker was gonna go first. You know what I mean? And he went first, and it changed the whole rest of the draft board. You know what I mean? So one top 5 pick, you know, that screws up one thing can drop CJ Stroud to the 7, can drop somebody to 7. That's why, and I'm not saying I believe in that. I'm just saying the only way I see teams winning this nowadays is you go out and get. And who's to say if Lamar Jackson comes to the Raiders? I still don't see that team being that much like that. Offense is not that much better than, or even I still don't see that much better than Cincinnati's.
Good enough,
bro. Cincinnati has Lamar. Cincinnati has Jamar. We have Devontae. Cincinnati has Jamar. We have Devontae. Right? Okay, that's. I'll give it to Devontae right there. Who's our number 2? They have Tyler Boyd and they have Higgins. Higgins could be a number 1 on any team. Higgins could be a number 1 on almost any team. They still got a good tight end. You know, they still got to me.
We have
second best quarterback in the league.
Top 5 tight end.
You still got money.
But Lamar is not.
We don't have a top 5 tight end, bro.
Lamar to me is not Joe Burrow, though. Lamar is not Joe Burrow.
Yeah, 2 different quarterbacks.
Like Joe Burrow is way better to me than Lamar Jackson, dog.
Really?
Way better. Like night and day better.
Wow.
Shit.
Joe
I
Burrow
don't
night and day better.
I don't think what Gabe's saying is that far fetched, bro. I think he's pretty spot on with that.
Okay. Nice.
He has a better shit around him than Lamar ever had.
Okay, Lamar Jackson is a great talent, right? But the stuff at the Ravens was to him. You know what I mean? That offense was built to him because you're gonna have a number 1 receiver. You're gonna have a number 1 receiver. But what is good is if half of the time you're running.
Chase is all pro. He's all pro every year.
But because Burrow gives him that ball, is Lamar gonna give Devontae the same opportunity?
Never had that opportunity. Who do you have? Hollywood. That's it. Hollywood. That's it. Who else?
But that's because they have to change that though for him, or else they would have drafted a number 1 receiver. But they were drafting defense. They were drafting running backs. They were drafting offensive linemen. They were drafting that because they were catering to Lamar's talent. Exactly. And Lamar's talent is not having great receivers. Lamar's talent is not having maybe a great tight end because
had a chance to have a receiver like that though. Give him the opportunity to have a receiver like Burrow.
I understand, but you will see if we were to get Devontae, you will see. I mean, if we were to get Lamar, you will see Devontae's numbers go way down.
Of course,
I don't think so.
Way down.
Okay, wait. We thought that with Carr too, and then went up.
Ooh.
Bro, Lamar is not a pure quarterback. Lamar's an athlete. He's not a pure quarterback.
What are you talking about, dude? He's an MVP. He took a team 14. He took a team 14-2.
A team that's
he's
in the last 20 years
quarterback, bro.
A team that in the last 20 years has drafted probably better than anybody. A team that in the last 20 years has drafted better than anybody probably.
Who?
The Ravens.
They drafted. That's their culture of their thing. They play defense and they run the football.
And they draft right.
Yes.
Lamar Jackson fits their system absolutely
perfect. They fit their system because their defense is always going to give Lamar a chance.
But
is our defense going to give Lamar a chance?
My issue, and again, I love Lamar Jackson.
Give our defense a chance this year, Gabe.
Who?
I thought our defense would have played much better if they had more time on the field than what our offense gave them. 3 and outs.
Bro,
Okay,
this season was a disaster because of all three
You also
phases. It
gotta
wasn't
see-
just on the offense, bro. The
But you
defense
also
was
gotta
just as
see-
horrendous.
Last 2 years. Okay, we
Gonna
also
have to
got to
have-
see the last 2 years. He hasn't finished the season. Last 2 years, Lamar has not finished the season.
And so what's our option right now? Garoppolo hasn't finished the season in the last
I don't want
7, 8
Garoppolo.
years.
I'm saying go draft
what we're
one.
looking at.
I'm saying we gotta go draft one, and we gotta make sure that our shit. Who thought Purdy was gonna be good?
Now what? He's hurt too. He's gonna be out too.
But,
So
but who thought he was gonna be good? That what I'm saying is you gotta go draft right. You gotta go get that generational talent because the only way you're gonna win is if you get a quarterback.
You can still
Because
get
the
that
quarterback-
guy in the draft, Gabe. You can still get Lamar and get that guy in the draft. You got 10 more picks after the one we lose this year.
I'm just saying I don't think we're gonna. That's not.
And you can get defense. You don't build your team around free agency and pay everybody for that. You know that's not gonna work, Gabe. You know that.
No, I don't want free agency. I want draft. You gotta. The only way you're gonna build a winner.
26 holes to fill, bro. We got
The
26
only way you're
holes
gonna
to
There's
build
a
a
lot
winner
of
is
field
through the
to go
draft.
about it in every
If you want to
position.
put asses in the seats, go get Lamar. If you want to contain a winner, you better draft right for the next 3 years. That's the only way.
I'll tell you this right now. We get Lamar, we won't be saying the same thing about this when we get Lamar.
I'm
It'll be
saying
three
our defense.
3 more wins, playoffs, and then we'll be saying, yeah, what can we do?
Yeah, no, we'll be in the playoffs without a healthy Lamar. That's what we're gonna do.
He's not
We're
going to be
gonna be in
doing
the
it
playoffs without a healthy Lamar, and he's gonna get hurt in the first round.
Okay, look. Let's say that he had Cam Newton, right? Cam Newton fell off when he went to New England.
Why?
He had
It's style of
good
play.
season. He had a
Style of
good
play.
season.
But style of play, because that's why he wasn't able to last. And that you see that
Exactly.
already in Lamar. You see that already in Lamar. He can't finish the last 2 seasons.
He didn't get hurt. He had a good season.
His body is not getting any younger.
He's 26 years old. Dude. 4
Exactly,
years.
26, and he's already getting hurt. 26, and he hasn't, and he already hasn't finished the last 2 seasons.
Because of
I don't give a-
injuries.
Lamar.
Look at 26 years old, and he hasn't finished the last 2
It can
seasons.
happen to anybody, dude. It can happen to
Okay, yeah,
anybody.
You know what's happening right now is everybody's seeing you know what happens when you see a brand new Corvette go down the street. You're like, "Ooh, I want that car! I want that car! I want that car!" And you're like, "I'd do anything to have that car." Until you start thinking about it, it's not really logical. I got 4 kids, and that's a 2-seater.
It's
That's
just-
not really
it's just-
logical, bro.
Not just that.
No,
It's like saying it's just like it can happen to anybody. It could. That's true. It could happen to anybody. But you know what? I bet you
We're
it's gonna
in the
happen to somebody more. That's like me driving NASCAR or driving in a fucking school zone. You know, what am I gonna crash more? What am I gonna go crash more? I'm gonna go crash in a NASCAR, right? Because that's where I'm gonna be going fast, and that's where it could happen to anybody.
first
I could
class,
crash in
bro.
a school zone. I could
You
crash in
can't-
a school zone.
You
I could
can't
crash in a
sit
school zone
there.
too.
You can't sit there and tell me, Gabe, that if we had an opportunity to get Lamar, you wouldn't be down with it.
I'm saying if we had an opportunity,
I can sit here and tell you that.
I'm saying if we had an opportunity,
Here goes some
if we had a
logic
good
right here.
defense.
Go ahead, Dirty. Talk your shit.
Go ahead.
I can sit here and tell you I'm out on Lamar. I can sit here and tell you all day I'm out on Lamar Jackson.
For 10 years
Why?
losing like we've been doing.
I mean,
I
so
hear you there.
so what?
I
So
hear
what? You lost for 10 years. You're gonna lose another 2-3 years with Lamar. He doesn't fit the system. You're talking about getting a quarterback who wants to break out of the pocket when he needs to, but you're also talking about him playing for a coach who doesn't want a fucking mobile quarterback.
So
Did
that
it
means
with
the coach is
Cam.
going to be out. So it's going to be
Cam,
a
he proved it
Ziegler.
with Cam
The thing is about that,
Cam
though,
Newton.
Dirty, like, I got to get back on a little bit on that because the thing is, though, it's a Ziegler move. This is a Ziegler move to establish him as a fucking GM. Fuck McDaniels, bro, because the simple fact is he already analytically knows that motherfucker cannot be a head coach. He's a great play caller. So what would you rather
But it
need?
doesn't.
Ballers?
It doesn't help Ziegler. It doesn't help Ziegler if McDaniels doesn't let fucking Lamar be Lamar.
If he doesn't let Lamar be Lamar, then he's on his fucking way out, and that's what I fucking want.
I mean, he should already be on his way out. Like, I mean, if we're being honest, why we gotta wait for him to destroy another fucking quarterback, which is all he's done as a head coach in the NFL is destroy fucking quarterbacks. You're gonna wait for him to destroy Lamar?
No, I feel you. No, look, I think right there, like say like that right there. That logic though, right there. Say McDaniels comes in and he doesn't play to Lamar's strengths, and then he gets fired, right? That's 1 year wasted already, right there. And then you're gonna get a new coach in here. He has to learn that system. So who's gonna say that he's gonna flourish in that system in year one? So maybe that's 2 years wasted
before seeing anything.
It's been happening the last 10 years.
In the Patriot
but that's what I'm saying. If in order to change that from happening, you can't go on. That's like the insanity fucking definition. If you keep doing the same things over and over, you're gonna get the same results. You gotta go a different way. You gotta build through the draft. That's the way teams are winning. You gotta follow them.
You're gonna give away 2 number 1 draft picks for a quarterback who was placed on a non-exclusive franchise tag because they don't know about his injury history. They're worried that this kid's not going to last that much longer. And that's why they put a non-exclusive franchise tag on him.
You don't know that.
I mean, come on. You read between the lines, bro. Read between the lines. Yes, he's 45 and 16. That's great. But he's also played for a head coach who's won a Super Bowl as a head coach and knows what the fuck he's doing. You want him to come play for a guy who literally doesn't know what he's doing as a head coach. There's a big difference. You can look for Lamar to regress big time underneath McDaniels as a head coach.
You got to be changing your minds if we get Lamar. I'll tell you that for damn sure.
I just like Lamar.
Man, Lamar's not going to change anything if you got the same sorry-ass defense. Exactly. It ain't going to change shit if you got the same sorry-ass defense.
And not just that too. It's like you won't have room to build the defense because I know what you're saying, Lamar. I know what you're saying, Gravy, but you're not going to be able to build the defense with that much money invested in the quarterback that doesn't last the whole year.
But you're still going to have the draft picks, Gabe. You're saying go through the draft.
No, you're not. You're giving away your draft picks. You're giving away your 2 firsts.
What have we done with that? What have we done the last 10 years with our number 1 pick?
It doesn't fucking matter what everybody else did with their draft picks. This is a whole new front office.
Our 2 first rounders last year. Hey, our 2 first rounders last year were able to get Devontae Adams.
Let's do it again.
But I don't want to go get. But I don't. But it's for Devontae Adams, something that was catered to something that was going to be catered for Carr. What is Lamar going to do for Devontae Adams?
You give him the ball better, not throw some bullshit ass passes. Be better on 3rd down. Be better in the red zone. Move his feet around. Not throw balls on the fucking feet. Not throw balls out of bounds. At least he'll get you a first down once or twice.
Well, I thought Devontae had his best season ever with Carr. So what are you talking about?
He did.
Yeah, but
he did. It's his best season ever.
You just said. I mean, that just completely.
With all the shit that Gravy just said, he still had his best season as an NFL player.
Devontae had a great season, but did your boy DC have a great season?
Nope.
Man, you know what? Gravy, you hate DC. We get it, bro. You hate him.
I don't hate DC. He doesn't play with us.
I believe you do, bro, because I've never seen you speak good about him.
Ever. Not even
ever.
Time, ever.
The last fucking couple years.
Ever.
I mean, but at this point, fucking Carr.
Because
at this point, Carr has nothing to do with this conversation. Carr, you got to understand, Carr has nothing to do with this conversation.
Hey, it's other people that keep on bringing up Carr. We was trying to talk about Lamar.
I mean, in a small way, he does. You know what I mean? In just a small way, he doesn't have less than 5%, right? And what I'm saying, the only reason I'm saying that DC has anything to do with this conversation is because McDaniel's track record for destroying quarterbacks, he's on that list.
So the bottom line, we need a quarterback that can't be destroyed, and he needs to be fucking shown the way out because it's going to show evidence that the team is not going to play for the fucking head coach. And that's the only reason why we need a veteran to come in. If we get a rookie, if we get a rookie that's going to come in, he's just going to follow suit. And the thing is, though, if we get a sucky ass rookie, and if we get like Levitt, bro, Levitt ain't going to do shit for Devontae. You see what I'm saying? Levitt ain't going to do shit for Devontae.
In a sense, you're right. In a sense, you're right, Lo, but here's the thing. They want a rookie quarterback because they don't want a veteran to come in here and go against the grain. That is why they got away from DC. They want somebody who's going to sit there and suck this nigga's dick and lick his balls when he tells them to do something. That's what they want.
They want to see that they can plant and they can grow from a baby.
And they don't want a veteran who knows the game because he's going to create a problem.
Arguments too. Let me jump on this shit. If we're going to go draft AR-15, bro, fuck that guy. He's Tebow 2.0. So if McDaniels gets that fucking guy, bro, fuck him, bro. It's gonna 50%. He's exactly Tim Tebow, bro. Exactly Tim Tebow. So I agree with that, bro. But
you blame Ziegler for that shit.
There's nobody in this draft that we can get without losing first rounders, bro.
Man, I've been watching for a week, right? I've been at work. I ain't really had a chance to do no coverage or nothing like that. But I've been watching all your shows, man. And y'all need to give up on Anthony Richardson. Yes, he put up some nice numbers athletically, but what did he do when it came time to throw the ball? What did he do in the season when it was actual time to do something? Look, I could leap out of the world, bro. I could run a 4.3 40, bro. I could jump a 58-inch vertical. That has nothing to do with me throwing the goddamn ball. That's got nothing to do with me staying healthy.
Right.
And that's what Richardson's problem is. He can't.
Terrell Pryor had all them same numbers too. He had all that
shit, bro.
And he's only played 13 college football games.
Yeah, so I ain't fucking with him. So
he ended up being a wide receiver at the end of his career.
No, respectfully, I don't want to talk about that fuck. So we're done with that guy. So we got to get to the real fucking issue, bro. And the real issue.
I'm done with that guy.
Yeah. Well, okay. As far as Lamar's concerned, bro, there's fucking 32 other teams that can fucking outbeat us right now and outpay for him right now. He's off the fucking board, bro. So really, logistically, who in the fuck are we gonna get as because if the argument's gonna be that we're gonna go rookie, right? Because we have to build through the draft, regardless. If we can get Lamar, great, but we're still gonna have to build through the draft, bro. Who in the fuck are we gonna get? There's no quarterback right now in this draft.
Jimmy Garoppolo and a rookie.
You want Garoppolo earn Jesus, bro?
Let me explain why.
No. I don't think that Jimmy Garoppolo is gonna be the answer.
You're crazy. Respectfully, bro, you're crazy.
Go ahead.
I mean, that's crazy. I don't want Jimmy Garoppolo.
Now, I want to hear Ernst. I want to hear Ernst. I want to hear his reason.
You just started watching football 2 years ago. You can't tell me shit. Stop talking over me.
Word.
I want to hear your reason, Ernst. Please tell me why you feel Jimmy G should be the quarterback here, man. I would love to hear this.
Well, two reasons. I think Jimmy G is an efficient quarterback when he's on the field, and two, he knows the system. The biggest downfall with Jimmy G is he's going to command a high salary and he's injury prone. That's why I say no. But when he's actually on the field and has an efficient defense that can, stop a fucking nosebleed, like when he was with the 49ers, I mean, he's pretty efficient when he's on the field. He'd be a good stopgap until we can get to next year.
Hey, you guys knocked out my opinion. You guys knocked out Gabe. Gabe's asleep now, bro.
So you just assume.
I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo could be fair like a bridge quarterback.
So what you're saying next year? Just forget it. That's it. We're gonna get a
talent.
Forgetting it. No motivation.
Okay, let me ask you. So this year, you saying that we're in win now mode?
Fuck yeah!
I want to.
Not even that. Like, okay, you brought up the.
Stop it! You're fucking trolling.
Every year, bro.
Be serious.
Okay, wait. Not just that.
I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo.
You guys were talking about earlier what's the difference between going and get Lamar and giving up 2 first rounders as opposed to jumping up to number 3 and giving up 2 first rounders, right? The difference is about $60 million yearly. That's the difference.
You get more wins.
Okay.
You get more wins.
You can't say that. You can't say you're going to get more wins if you don't have a defense.
Get more wins. I'm saying it right now. You're going to get more wins with Lamar.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Not with this defense. Not with this defense. Not with this defense.
What we got to do is play offensively, keep them motherfuckers off the field.
Dirty. You know what he's trying? You know what the logic him and Ben are using? That if we outscore the other team, then we win every game. What
happened to Minnesota last year?
Let the defense just load up on offense.
What happened to Minnesota last year?
That's the logic they're using.
Wait. The perfect example. What happened to Minnesota last year? They were a great offense, number 30 ranked defense, out in the first round.
And what happened to Philly? All that fucking depth in defense, and they got fucking smoked.
But they made it to the Super Bowl. Right. The Minnesota couldn't even sniff a win in the playoffs.
Nope.
They lost to the Giants. They lost to Daniel Jones.
Almost got.
They lost to Daniel Jones in the playoffs because they had no defense.
What are we talking about? They had the number 2 defense in the NFL. Of course, they're gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Didn't Philly have the best defense in the NFL?
Situation.
No, they had number 2. Their defense was number 2.
Is my mic on?
Hey, I won't compare Kirk Cousins to Lamar as
it is now.
But Kirk Cousins stays healthy.
Compare Kirk Cousins to Lamar Jackson. It's not.
Kirk Cousins stays healthy though.
Well,
he's going to be available. He's going to be available.
What is that?
Doesn't do the same shit as Lamar.
All I know is that all last year we were talking about, the best availability is availability, and Lamar hasn't finished the last 2 seasons. So what are we talking about?
Right.
And we don't know when he's going to be ready to play this season.
What are we talking about? The best ability is availability, but he hasn't finished the last 2 seasons. What are we talking about?
And he just had surgery, so you don't even know what to expect from him this year.
And it's knee problems, not an arm problem. It's knee problems, and that's his best attribute.
Lamar ain't had no surgery.
Lamar did just have surgery. Go check. He just went and had surgery, bro. So they went in his knee to clean up scar tissue, and that shit's got to heal.
Hey, man, we got 37 people in the building, man. Hit the like button real quick, man. This shit's fucking crazy, man. Thank everybody for showing up, man. I appreciate all you guys, man. I'm trying to catch up to the chats, man. This is a great conversation, bro. I love every fucking aspect of it, bro. I really, really do, regardless of whatever, man. Even though we're talking shit, going at each other on some real shit. Like,
we were talking shit about Waller all year. Remember, we were talking shit about Waller all last year, saying he can't be healthy, he can't stay healthy, he can't stay on the field. What good is it to be this top 3 tight end if he can't stay on the field? What good is it to have this fucking good ass quarterback if he can't finish the season?
Right.
I found out that
after a while, Gabe, you're going to find out about that. That's going to be a common thing with every player.
It's going to be a common theme for Lamar getting hurt every season now. That's what's going to happen. I bet you anything. That's going to be the common theme.
Okay, look. Check this out, Gabe. Okay, can you take and maybe into consideration, say he plays the style that he wants McDaniels, and McDaniels is not a running quarterback, right? He doesn't want a running quarterback, but he puts Lamar to play as the quarterback. Just play the quarterback position because Lamar got an arm and could throw. If he puts a line in front of him, and to have that option, don't you think he would stay a lot healthier?
I don't think that his style of play, dog. It's like since you've been playing since 5 years old, and that's your style of play. You ain't going to change it. It's not going to change.
Let's be real. Let's look at the reason why Lamar was drafted as a quarterback, bro. Let's look at the reason why Lamar was drafted as a quarterback. Number one reason he was drafted as a quarterback is because he could move. He was mobile. He could get out of the pocket. And that's what they wanted him for.
That's what we bitched about all for the last 3 years. That's what we bitched about. The quarterback don't do shit. He stands there. And then we wanted a guy that's a Statue of fucking Liberty.
Okay, but here's the thing, Here's the thing. The shit that we argued about for 2-3 years about the quarterback. Now here's the problem. Now you got a coach that wants the fucking quarterback to do the same shit that we've been fucking arguing about. Fucking stand there and take the goddamn hit. Don't do nothing else. Stand there and take the fucking hit.
I'm not even arguing how good he is, bro. I'm not even arguing how good Lamar is. Lamar's great. He can't stay healthy. That's my problem. He can't stay healthy. He's not gonna. It's not gonna get.
And the only two problem is he can stay healthy, and of course the cap space. Of course, it's very too expensive.
I don't think anybody up here is saying Lamar is bad. If you think Lamar Jackson is a terrible quarterback, you need to go reevaluate why you even watch this fucking sport, because you know literally fucking nothing. You know nothing at all. My issue is,
I mean, Lamar Jackson is really great. He has adapted style for Louisville.
He just doesn't fit the scheme. He's not going to fit the scheme. He costs way too much, and I'm not in the mood to give up fucking 2 first-round draft picks for somebody that might work out and might not.
See, like if it was like a situation where Lamar was gonna come over here and take like a Patrick Mahomes deal, fuck yeah. Patrick Mahomes made $32 million last year. He wasn't even in like the top 10 fucking in average making money for quarterbacks. If he's gonna take one of those deals, then fuck yeah. But Lamar's not gonna take one of those deals. Lamar's on the verge of taking the biggest deal in his life.
Hey,
we're not gonna be able to give him that and build the defense.
He says, do you think McDaniels even wants him?
No, I don't.
Hell yeah.
No, I don't.
I mean,
No, he doesn't.
Ern, what do you think?
We need something any better.
No, he does not. He does not want Lamar Jackson because, as I said, Lamar is not the quarterback.
You want to ask everybody on the panel real quick. So, Ern, what do you think? Yes or no?
I don't think he does because he doesn't fit the system at all, not even a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, Twan.
Oh, I can talk now.
He doesn't.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh, I was just.
I was just saying. Do you think that fucking? First of all, do you think McDaniels even wants him? Just a yes or no.
We're in a tough situation because right now we don't. There's only 2 quarterbacks that are actually really ready out of the draft, and that's Bryce Young and Stroud. And if we're not able to get those guys, then we're going to be screwed for a quarterback that's ready to play right now. So
yeah, I don't know. Do you think yes or no?
Be that it?
But do you think McDaniels wants him? Yes or no?
I don't know because he says one thing and does the other.
Twan, yes or no?
Undecided.
Again, I don't know because
his answer
says
is,
one.
I don't know.
He said that.
That's an answer.
Listen.
Okay,
he
so
said whoever he brings in.
One word.
Brings in, he's gonna adjust the playbook, but we didn't see that.
Yes.
Hey man,
no?
we got the homie Pharaoh in the building, bro. I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. What's good, bro?
Pharaoh.
What up,
Hey,
Pharaoh?
it was good, man. Salute to the panel, man. How's everybody doing, man?
What's up, bro?
That's the only problem I got.
You know my answer, though.
Yes or no?
Do I think? What the question is? Do I think McDaniels wants him?
Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Rafa. Yes or no?
About the question.
Does McDaniels want Lamar or no? Do you think in your opinion does he want Lamar or he doesn't want Lamar Jackson?
No, I don't think it's gonna be like Lamar because look, Lamar Jackson is very good, but there's only 2 problems.
Yes
very
or no?
Too expensive.
It's a yes or no answer.
Oh, I'll just say no.
We'll get to it. We'll talk about it right now. But what do you think?
We'll talk about it. Just ask the question. Yes or no?
Yeah.
No.
Pharaoh, what's your whole take on this whole Lamar Jackson and everything? Since you're just popping up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just wanted to chime in, man. Hey, just want to say, man, hey, it's been a fire show, man. I've been watching, man. It's a good conversation. Y'all make some really good points. Just going back to McDaniels and people kind of question, would he fit within his system? I think McDaniels, and you kind of seen it with Derek Carr. He wants a guy that he can control. What he really wants is a guy that he can control, where he could tell him exactly where to throw it to. He wants to be a play caller, good or bad, and if it doesn't go right, he wants the quarterback to figure it out. And a perfect quarterback to have like that is a mobile QB, a guy that's really good post snap.
Thank you.
So if you start thinking about the possibilities, you're like, who's one of the best mobile QBs out there? Then you start thinking Lamar Jackson. Now, whether you agree if Lamar Jackson will fit with this team and you know the contract and all that, hey man, I think Mark Davis wants to win. I think you know, Dave Z, McDaniels, do they want to risk? Because if you think about it, like what is the compensation? It's going to be 2 first-round picks, right?
Yeah, hold on. Let me stop you right there real quick, Farrell, because you know, me and Twan will start off the show, and Twan got to get out of here real quick. So
okay,
I just want to send him off real quick. Hey, Twan, thank you for showing up this morning with me, bro. Appreciate you.
Let it go,
Twan.
Twan.
You want to say to the chat? You know what I'm saying? What shows you're gonna be doing coming up?
You know, you guys know where to find me. I'm on IG at Twan TWUAN. Anybody that has a show, you know, I'm always down to support you and show love.
For sure.
You can just hit me up and I'll try to pull up as best as I can. But again, blessings to everybody that's on the panel. And
sure, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Take care, Twan. Peace out.
All
right, buddy.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, my only issue is his health, though, and he has.
I want to finish hearing what Farrell was saying, because I'm somewhat in a slight agreement with what it is he's saying. I mean, you go and look at it, bro. Like there was 3 games that we won last year, right? So let's look at the Seattle game, right? That play call was an audible by DC, and he got chewed out for it. The one where Josh Jacobs ran and won the game, right? DC called that play, not Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels called something else. DC got chewed out for that shit, even though we won. He still got chewed out for it, right?
How you know that? How you know that, Dirty?
Because I got inside sources, unlike you, Gravy. I got inside sources, bro, and I'm telling you, I'm not trying.
Maybe don't believe shit unless you say car sucks.
You know me for a long time, bro. I don't say shit just to say shit. Obviously, I've been told something. I don't just say shit just to say shit. You know that. You know what I mean? I've been told by someone that is inside that facility that actually wears the uniform. That is inside these huddles when this shit goes down. So I was told there were 3 games that we won last year based on the play calling of DC, and he got chewed out for every single one of them because it wasn't what McDaniels called. It was what DC called, and that's why they took the audibles away from it. So for me, he wants a quarterback that is going to do whatever the fuck he tells him to do, and that is it. Nothing different. I don't think that's great head coaching. I'm just being honest. And Lamar Jackson is not going to fit that, bro. Lamar's going to do what Lamar wants to do when the game is on the line to win. And McDaniels is not going to be happy with that. So that's why I believe McDaniels doesn't want it. He wants a quarterback that is going to do whatever the hell he tells them to do. Is that going to hurt his fans? No, it's not. And that's why
we just play devil's advocate for a little bit too. No, not devil's advocate. Let me just put it this way. And if Lamar was on the team that way, that last year, yeah, maybe we would have had a better record at the time. But Lamar wouldn't even been healthy for that Seattle game, because at that time he was out. He was already out for the Ravens.
He missed the last 6 games, didn't he?
No, y'all making valid points about Lamar Jackson. What I'm trying to paint a picture is that I'm trying to get rid of that narrative that McDaniels wants a pocket passer.
Oh, no. I don't.
In reality, like, he's drafted a Tim Tebow, where he signed a Cam Newton. You know what I mean? Like he's gotten guys where he felt like, okay, because what he really wants, he wants a guy that he can control. And a guy like Derek Carr didn't really fit is because what is Derek Carr's greatest strength? It's pre-snap. It's him looking at the
audibles.
Exactly. It's not post-snap. So that's why Derek Carr struggled, because he didn't really adjust to Derek Carr's skill set. He was like, I'm doing it my way. You run my play. And if you don't run it, you figure it out. If it doesn't work, you figure it out. And that's not Derek Carr's game. But if he does that with the young QB, mobile QB, I think it can work. If he does it with a Lamar Jackson, I think it can work. Because what's going to happen is if Lamar is out there, he's going to run the play. And if he looks at it and be like, it doesn't work, guess what Lamar is going to do? Lamar is going to do what Lamar does. And Lamar is going to be running around. He's going to be causing havoc. He's going to put stress on the defense. I don't think.
And when he does that, Farrell, when he does that, he's going to come back to the sideline and get chewed out, just like the other quarterback that came in and replaced fucking Carr.
Well,
when he broke out the pocket because shit wasn't working, he got chewed out for running.
I like my quarterbacks healthy.
He wants somebody he can try and mold into a Tom Brady, bro. Is Tom Brady a mobile quarterback? No, never has been. Never has been.
Nah, but I hear what you're saying about the health. Those are valid points. those are valid points. I'm not lying about that. I'm like, yeah, like I'm kind of like, why don't we just draft the QB? Like, let's go cheap at the QB position. Let's build this team, build this roster. But I will say this: those 2 first-round picks that the Raiders would offer, obviously it's going to be a top 10 this year. But if you get a guy like Lamar, you're definitely going to win more games. Come on, can we be honest?
Maybe you might win one more game. But if you don't have a defense, you're probably not going to win the same game.
Have a defense with Baltimore or last year?
Baltimore's defense has always been better than ours.
Let's look at
Baltimore is known for defense, right? That's their signature.
I understand, but like, look, instead of looking at their reputation, look at what the results were last year. Let's look at last year. Let's see, defense. NFL.
Why did their defense struggle so much? Because at the end of the season, they had a quarterback who was not a starting quarterback in this league. At the end of the season, for the last 6 games, they didn't have a starting quarterback in this league, and their defense struggled from that.
Who was it, Huntley?
They also had some injuries on defense too.
I think that's right.
They also had some injuries on D too, so let's not forget that.
Defense. Look, I mean, overall, man, we can go back and forth, man. I mean, still, you got to understand that there's still 31 other teams that are going to be fucking in the fight for this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, realistically, when we're wanting Lamar, man, I mean, everybody fucking wants him, bro. But like, realistically, we have to build through the draft. But we don't have the quarterback to draft this year.
Well, I can tell you where Lamar is going. If Lamar leaves Baltimore, I can tell you exactly where Lamar goes if he leaves Baltimore.
Where?
He's going to Detroit.
Relax.
I see him going there.
Detroit is a quarterback away. You got to look at what Detroit did last year, bro.
You think
it's and they got rid of Carter. They figured the quarterback position is the reason why they didn't do what they needed to do last year. You know, and I can see Lamar fitting in well in Detroit, and I actually can see Detroit going all in because they've never won a Super Bowl. They've never even been to one.
Okay, well, bro. Okay, if that's okay, look,
you can say the same thing for the Miami Dolphins too.
Good choice to upgrade it.
There's no point in
I can see Lamar playing for the Raiders.
Yeah. I can see Lamar playing for the Washington Commanders.
Can the host get in? I want to hear what the host got to say.
I have my shit low, so you guys can talk, bro. I can be louder than all you guys if I want to.
I know you can. I just want to hear what you was getting ready to say because you sound like you're getting ready to say something intelligent.
Nah, I'm
just saying
this is the fucking point of talking about Lamar if he's gonna go to fucking Detroit.
I think he's going to Detroit, bro.
I just want him to fucking come here because the simple fact is, no matter what, he is a baller. We need a baller. That's it. I don't give a fuck how much money it costs. You know why? Because Gabe, all of us, fucking even Rafa, we're not gonna fucking matter. Our money doesn't matter to what's gonna happen. If he's gonna come out and ball out and we're gonna be a playoff caliber team off top with no fucking no name defense, bro, I don't give a fuck. Do you think that these rookies or anybody that comes in, a third rounder, second rounder, gonna come in and say, hey, I can play with Lamar and Devontae and all this shit, and we gotta fucking be dogs? They don't give a fuck. These undrafted motherfuckers are gonna come in and ball the fuck out, bro. That's the fucking power that Lamar can bring. Now, the thing is, though, the injury history is true, right? But the thing is, though, anybody can get injured. It's any
I
given
feel
fucking
you.
Sunday,
I
bro.
feel
A
you, but
rookie can.
it's like
But a
that's
rookie-
like saying that's
Right,
like
but a
saying
rookie, what
me.
you're saying, Gabe, a rookie.
No. That's like me
with
going
$5
like
million.
no. That's like the example I gave earlier, dog. I could crash in a school zone going 25 miles an hour, but I could also crash a lot more if I go 200 miles an hour on a NASCAR track. That's the type of player Lamar is, bro.
Right.
He's not gonna. It's not like he's a quarterback that's standing back. And any quarterback could get hurt in the court in the pocket. Any quarterback. But look at the possibilities. That's like saying I'm you know. It's not apples and oranges, bro. It's like there's so much more percentages of you getting hurt if you're that type of quarterback.
Yep. Yeah.
Your percentages go up through the roof.
I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with a comment that Lowe put up probably about 3 comments ago. If we had a subpar middle of the pack defense, bro.
I'll do it.
You know what I mean? If we had a subpar middle of the pack defense, and if I felt like McDaniels would bend just a little bit to let Lamar play his game, I'd be all for Lamar.
Yeah.
But because I feel like he's not going to let the man play his game the way he knows how to play the game, and because our defense is still not where it needs to be, I'd rather spend my draft picks on building my defense and then quite possibly letting us see what Stidham can actually do with a season under his belt.
This is the thing. Look at the Chiefs in 2019. Shout out John. Ranked 30th defense, best Niners #1 defense, and they had a great quarterback that is mobile, who is mobile, bro. Bottom line, and that's going to be another thing. We have to win the division. Ultimately, we have to win the division. Lamar can win us the division.
You can look at all these stats, and they're great stats, right?
Lamar's
They're
gonna win
fabulous.
the division.
But remember this, Lo. You also got to remember this, Lo. Who is the head coach in Kansas City, and who is the head coach in Las Vegas?
They on my face, dirty.
Oh, my bad. Let me take that off, brother. Sorry.
I think Lamar goes to the Commanders or Atlanta, though.
Miami.
Miami's not getting rid of Tua, though.
I can see Detroit trading Goff to
I
Baltimore.
can see Lamar Jackson to Dolphins. I think because they do like a good.
Okay.
I can see it because of
I don't wanna jump off this topic, right? Okay, because a lot of people are tending to forget. All right. And then we're all talking, it's going to be quarterback, right? And you guys brought up Miami, and I have this fucking theory, bro. I have this weird fucking theory. You know me with my crazy high ass sometimes. But it's not far-fetched.
Yeah.
Brady. I think Brady's still in the fucking mix. I think Brady's still in the fucking mix. If he goes to Miami or the Niners, is going to change a lot.
Brady's done.
Fucking guys gonna come back.
Talk about
Brady's completely done.
I think the only way we're doing this is we draft a quarterback and a quarterback.
Brady's not in any mix. He just signed that massive deal with CBS, bro.
I just want to say this real quick because earlier I was talking about the Ravens defense, and I've seen some people commenting talking about the Ravens had defense. Y'all was mentioning that they were had a high defensive ranking, but if you really look into the numbers, their pass defense was ranked 26th in the league, and this is a pass.
What was ours?
League.
What was?
Yeah. Ours was probably just as worse, if not worse. You know what I mean? Like I'm not.
It was worse. It was 31.
Where were they at against the run? Where were the Ravens at against the run?
What?
Top 5?
Said what? They're probably like top 5, but
so the thing is with football,
what was their overall rank?
People that know football, if you can shut down the run, then you make the other team one-dimensional, and you have a better chance of stopping a one-dimensional team than a two-dimensional team. That's why a run defense is so important. People
and that's why the pass yards are so high.
Pass, though.
That's why the pass yards are so high, though, because other teams know not to run. All they do is pass.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
what was their overall ranking for their defense? What was their overall?
You got to be able to run the ball, Gabe. You got to be able to. You got to be able to stop it.
Because in the end, the overall is what matters. What was their overall ranking?
And our problem
middle of the pack, right? Middle of the pack. No, the Ravens. The Ravens were middle of the pack overall, right?
Well, they're saying 6. They're saying they were ranked 6.
So 6 overall. 6 overall compared to what?
20,
30, 30th, 28th overall?
I mean,
Did we
I
go to the
I
playoffs?
see something higher
That's
on
quite a
on
difference.
Football Reference, but
I mean, it's overall.
But they didn't even make the playoffs with the 6th best defense.
Exactly. With Lamar Jackson not being healthy.
Thank
Was
you.
hurt. With
so
Huntley.
look,
That's
so,
a
so
good
they
one.
had the third ranked run defense,
but
and they
he
had
can
the 26th ranked pass defense. So when teams passed against them, they had success. When teams ran against them, they didn't have as much success. That's pretty much
They're throwing the ball 85% of the time because they know they can't run. So of course, eventually you're gonna have some success. I mean, shit, you keep shooting in the dark, eventually you're gonna hit something.
I mean, let's see scoring defense. I want to see scoring defense because I've seen some games where like Baltimore they were in like high scoring games. Let's be honest here. That's what it really matters, right? At the end of the day,
No, yeah,
how many
for sure.
points
Their defense did put up points this year. Their defense put up points this year.
Raider Nation, bro. This is what I like. See, that's a stat that like no one's really looking at. Lamar is better than Mahomes.
Head to head,
Could be 2-0 versus
team
them.
game, bro.
How many but Mahomes has two Super Bowls compared to
Well,
0
Patrick
Super Bowls.
Mahomes had only 2 Super Bowls.
Look, you guys, look, I give all the love to the players and the things that they do, but you're forgetting who's calling these plays and who's lining up this stuff, who's game planning.
Okay, so is this okay?
Andy Reid is not to be put to the side like he's a joke.
Let's
All
not
right.
compare Lamar Jackson to fucking
Hey.
Mahomes either, dog. That's a fucking embarrassment. That's like, come on, man. Mahomes is the best quarterback in the fucking league. By
Okay,
Two
no,
Super
it's not
Bowls
even
and no
close.
Super Bowl.
Check this out. All right, when we played against our shitty defense, when we played against the fucking when we played against the Ravens, didn't we fucking demolish Lamar Jackson?
Mm-mm.
What the fuck? You
Beat him in
talking about?
overtime.
Demolished him? Didn't we sack
That
him
was
like
2 seasons. That was 2 seasons ago. It's not the
Yeah,
same
we did him in
team.
overtime on opening day.
Zach,
That was
not
2
the same-
seasons
it wasn't
ago,
even the
and it
same
was not the same
It
team.
was a little
That
bit
was the
better
same
than
coach.
this year.
You had a better head coach at the helm.
Listen. But what I'm trying to say is, we almost demolished him, right? We basically almost did, and they almost fucking beat us. He had he was fucked in that game. We sacked twice, 3 or 4 times, fumbles. You know what I'm saying? Interception, and he still almost beat us. What the fuck does that tell you? You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
better
He
defense.
needs players. He needs that, bro. And we got what he needs. You know what I'm saying? For
We don't have what he needs.
We
We
don't have the
don't have what he
coaching. We
needs.
don't have the
He came to us.
defense.
We have
don't
way
have what
less
he
than
needs.
We don't have the
We
defense.
have less than the
need
Ravens have.
defense. We don't need defense no more, bro.
That's
The only
it.
thing that we have better than the Ravens have is a fucking receiver
Check
and
it
a
out.
running back.
If
That's
you
it.
guys, it wasn't like our defense was the whole. Maybe at the end of the season when we got hurt, but we got people in certain spots that are good football players, man. And all we needed, to me, was a push up on the up front. It would have made our second.
All we got is Max and
Let me,
Hobbs.
let me ask you a question. Did you watch the interview of Max Crosby on the pivot?
Yep.
Did you watch that?
I don't watch the pivot.
Well, go watch the pivot.
It's pretty
I
good.
think all we
And
have
watch,
on
watch
defense
Max
really is
Crosby.
Max and
Watch
Hobbs.
your defensive captain tell you this defense ain't shit.
Yep.
They can say
Watch
that
him
we said
tell you this defense ain't shit.
Max Crosby would have been a better player if he had a push up in the middle. You're telling me? Do you
course.
agree with that?
Of
I think
course.
there's a comparison about it.
That's
You have
everybody.
that.
That's every defensive end.
Bro,
We
go
have that.
watch the podcast and watch him tell you this defense ain't shit.
I've seen it
So,
for
hey, so
17
what Dirty-
games,
what Dirty is saying-
I've seen it for 17 games, Dirty, that our defense, we didn't have no push up front.
But
That
what
would have
he-
made our secondary, our linebackers better.
Okay, so what guy up front are we gonna get if we go get Lamar and give him all that money and we lose a first rounder? What
Okay.
defensive guy are we gonna go get up the middle?
So our defensive captain didn't just blame it on the front offensive line. He also blamed it on the fact that we lack depth pieces.
And it's a big point.
We lack depth pieces. We lack stability. We lack stability because a lot of these motherfuckers was here on 1-year contracts anyway.
Yeah, but Dirty B, but you got to understand that there's a flip side of that, bro. He also said that he goes, we need dogs. He goes, I don't care. He goes, I don't care who it is, as long as you bring me dogs. I don't care if the rookies or anything like that. So on the flip side,
I understand that.
he said that. So I don't give a fuck if we have to go pay for him or get fucking rookies. That's what I'm saying. That
Hey,
undrafted.
look, I'm with you. I want dogs too, bro.
Right,
I
Ryan
want dogs too.
an undrafted fucking player, bro, and he was a fucking dog, bro.
Dogs
to
like
him,
Max
right?
Crosby are fucking
You know what I'm
hard to
saying?
come by. They're not
These are
like
the
fucking.
players
They
that
don't
we're
just
gonna
grow on
fucking need.
trees.
Yeah, but he needs help too, Ern. He needs help
Right.
too up front there too. If he
Here's-
helps
Here's-
that,
Hey,
Look. No, I agree with. I agree.
Nobody's
I go-
disagreeing with that, Gravy.
I agree wholeheartedly with what you just said, Lo. Right? Here's the thing. NFL scouts don't know what dog is until the dog gets in the goddamn game, bro.
Yeah.
They're basing it off what these motherfuckers is doing in individual performances. They're not really looking at these tapes like they're supposed to. They're just not, man. And I'm being honest about that. A dog is a hard thing to find and notice sometimes.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you don't know what the fuck you looking for. A lot of these scouts are looking for, I'm looking for the next Bo Jackson. I'm looking for the next blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for the next Stephon Diggs, right?
Then you know what? Then you know what? You know what they need to do, bro? They need to go fucking become boxing managers. They need to become fucking tennis managers. You know why? Because we need fucking role players. We don't need fucking superstars, bro. We need role players to play their position good and then become superstars, bro.
And guys that stay healthy.
And that's from coaching, bro.
And guys that can stay healthy. And niggas that's going to play through injury. Give me somebody that's going to play through injury.
Right, no, but see, that's from coaching, bro. See, and that's the thing. That there's not a Bo Jackson. There's not fucking D. There are, but see, the thing is though, we need role players. Look, LeBron said this shit great, bro. He goes, if you want to be this, that, and the third, and whatever, when I want to be a single fucking be the star, the only person that you can depend on, bro, go play tennis, go box, and go fucking play golf, bro. Because that's an individual sport. This is a team fucking sport. You need to be a role player. You don't need to come in and be a fucking rapper. You need to be a fucking tight end and a fucking good one. You need to be a defensive tackle and a good one. That's your position. You play your fucking part, bro. That's the fucking game. And the thing is, with Lamar, regardless of whatever, he has a better percentage of a fucking throwing and a winning percentage than Derek Carr. He is an upgrade. Bottom fucking line. He is younger and whatever, whatnot. But these younger guys that are going to come in ain't going to have the same fucking success that he is. You see what I'm saying? So no matter what it comes down to, bro, we need
45 and 16. That's a great record.
Sorry, I just, my bad.
That's
I'm gonna tell you, at 45 and 16 is a phenomenal record, right? But I also have more faith in Harbaugh as a coach in Baltimore than I have right now in McDaniels here, bro.
But
we have to take into consideration what these guys are playing, who these guys are playing under.
Right.
People who can make adjustments on the fly. People who are let their players be their players.
Right.
Not an egotistical maniac who wants control of everything.
And that's why no matter who comes in, we're fucked.
You're fucked.
Unless it's
Doesn't matter.
Gonna have control of it. Now, what's Lombardi's brother's here now? So maybe he'll give him a little bit more fucking leadway. Maybe McDaniels can just become the head coach that he needs to be. Hopefully.
You hope, and I'm willing to give him 6 weeks.
And if that and the best thing for fucking the Raiders to do, if they pick up Lamar, if they pick him up and they do all that, then he needs to understand and he needs to fucking have a sit down in the head coaching meeting and understand, bro, he has to let go of certain shit and let fucking Lombardi and his brother do what the fuck they need to do with Lamar. That's the whole key of being a head coach. Am I wrong, Gravy? No.
No, you're 100% right, and that's the fear that I have, that he's never going to do that, bro.
He needs to, and that's the only.
He needs to, but he's probably never going to do that.
Move forward. He has to understand his position, just like everybody does. The janitor needs to understand his position. You're gonna be like, hey, well, Paul, you gotta go, or whoever, you gotta do. No. So fuck up, play your position.
Yeah, but let me put it this way: like if a janitor don't come to fucking work every day, he's gonna fucking get fired.
Exactly.
If a janitor don't come to work every day, the bathrooms ain't gonna get clean. If a janitor don't come to work every day, that shit ain't gonna fucking nothing gonna get clean.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna stay healthy, dog. He's not gonna get any younger. His body's getting more fragile. He's gonna be going through more injuries.
His style of play is not.
His style of play is not gonna change, dog. You don't think his coaches have told him to slide? You don't think his coaches have told him to ease up on the fucking, the running?
Hell no. They're saying go get a touchdown, bro. Keep running.
Okay.
You're in the lines then, bro.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Listen, you're in the lines then, bro. Check this out.
And he's in now, Gabe. That's why he's in the
Exactly. That's exactly why he's in the situation he's in right now, because he hasn't finished the last 2 seasons.
There's a big difference. There's a big difference, bro, of handing the ball to Josh Jacobs or calling a counter where you got to run yourself. It's a totally big. There's a difference there. He's not going to get the punishment with that he got with Baltimore. They were designed running plays just for him, bro.
We'll see. I'm telling you, he will not make it through next season. Whatever team he plays for, he will not make it the whole season.
If there's no offensive line, he's not going to make it, bro.
If they do what Baltimore was doing with him, maybe he's tired of that shit.
Well, if you look at what Baltimore did with him in the last 2 seasons, they tried to keep him in the pocket and limit his running.
But who
because they gave him wide receivers, and he still couldn't stay healthy.
Who did he have?
What wide receiver?
What wide receiver?
They got him Hollywood Brown.
Hollywood Brown left.
He was in Arizona last year.
He's in Arizona. He's gone. He has less.
Nah, I'll tell you right now, bro. I'll tell you right now. One of the wide receivers that we let go of went over there and had a phenomenal fucking season.
Hey, talking about defensive players, I do agree with this because even Max Crosby was talking about that. Terrence
Robinson from Kansas City.
Observation, bro. Tillery is a good fucking pickup, bro. That'll be another good pickup. You only have one fucking bad play.
They had the second best tight end in the league last year.
Yeah, they did.
Andrews, I'll give you that.
Yeah. But Andrews was still balling out with Hundley.
Andrews is healthy. Andrews is on the field for the whole season.
That's how good he is.
Yeah, he got paid accordingly.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Let's not say he don't have no weapons.
Hey, that might be a situation too because you know what? That's another good.
His running game was depleted from the get-go because they got a guy in the draft. He got hurt. They got Dobbins. He got hurt. They a bunch of other guys that they picked up from the street. But
bro, we got Mikey in the building. What's good, bro?
It was just designed.
What's good?
Design Lamar run. Of course you're gonna get hurt, Gabe.
It's like his frame is not big to where he can take all that punishment. You can see it. The proof is in the pudding. He's getting hurt, and his style of play is not going to get any less watered down because that's his style of play. That's what made him great in the first place. His legs, and that's just not going to work here, dog. I just don't think that style of play. And and you could say that it's a stereotype or whatever, dog, but that style of play is never been sustainable in this NFL league.
With us, it'll be minimized.
Look at Denny Ray today, bro.
That style of play has never been sustainable in this league. In the
let me ask you guys a question. Name any run first quarterback that's won a Super Bowl.
None.
I've said that before too. I've said that before too.
No, I think none.
Not
I've
one.
said that before.
Google that shit, Rafa, and give us a fucking answer.
But the player that he is in both of those
factors. The answer.
Wait, so you're telling me him this year or him? He's better than Cam Newton at his peak.
Lamar?
Yeah, at his peak. Both at peak. You put Cam Newton's MVP season against Lamar's MVP season. Cam Newton fucking will run circles around him.
Yeah,
he's a bigger quarterback who could take more punishment and can throw the ball better.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
He didn't do it.
That is true.
He got hurt through what Lamar does. I understand what you're saying.
He has a bigger frame to take that punishment.
I understand what you're saying, Gabe. But the situation this is what I mean, bro. The situation that we're in right now as the Raiders is that we gotta be at least mentioned to pursuing this dude. I'm not saying do everything you have to go get the guy. I'm just saying we should be in the mix or in some type of way to try to make something happen at that position.
Gravy, you said we should be going all out for him.
Wait. And Raider Ben said Cam sucked. He got smoked in the Super Bowl. But he made it to the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson hasn't even sniffed the Super Bowl.
Look at our options
That
now,
is true.
bro. Look at our options now, bro.
Lamar hasn't finished the past 2 seasons, dog. Why would he need somebody like that?
Here we go.
Here
we go.
Cam made it to the Super Bowl, dog, on 15-1, and you're saying he was trash. And Lamar hasn't even sniffed the Super Bowl. So what does that make Lamar?
And then you look at it. What can he do now?
I'm not saying. I'm saying.
But gravy. Lamar Jackson hasn't had a Super Bowl.
That Cam was trash because he got beat in the Super Bowl. How did they get beat in that Super Bowl? Defense beat him in that Super Bowl.
That was an all-time great defense at that. That was a lead
exactly. And Lamar Jackson is not.
That was Denver, the Orange Crush. That was just as good.
Okay, injured every year after that. Injured every year after that. So name me 1 year after his MVP season, Lamar has stayed healthy a whole season. Name me that.
There's only last
after his MVP season.
Hey, you know,
not 1 year. Not 1 year.
It was these 2 years. It was these 2 years right here, Gabe.
No, but even 3 years ago, he missed 3 games. Not to finish the season, but even 3 years ago, he missed 3 games. So I'm saying
how many years?
3 years.
Oh, wait. Quick question. How many seasons has Lamar played?
He's played 5. He's played 5.
Fifth year. It's going to be your 5th year.
How many years?
Yes, 5 years. That was 5 years.
In 3 years, he's been hurt for some part of the season.
Yeah.
2 of those, he hasn't finished.
The last 2 years.
Hey, Ben said, if you say Cam is better than Lamar, you're crazy. I don't know.
That is true.
Where did Ben get his weed from today? I don't know. Ben, you need to get your money back.
For reals, bro. Like the Cam lost 1 game that year. Come on, bro.
I'll let you in a minute, man.
Let's remember how weak the NFC was too. That the NFC was weak too, guys.
All right,
so.
Appreciate it. Be safe.
He's not.
There's no way, dog. There's no way Lamar, peak for peak, is better than Cam Newton.
Not yet.
Yeah. What the?
Cam got an MVP. If that's what if you guys are gonna bring that argument, Cam got an MVP.
Prime for prime, yeah. In primes, Cam is one of the best primes ever.
Fuck yeah, dog. He could throw. He threw for his first 2 games in his first 2 games. Stepped on the field. He threw for 400 yards. Name me another quarterback who has done that. Not one. Not even Mahomes.
And
Cam Newton just ran into Von Miller, baby.
Yeah,
bro, that Denver defense was an all-time great defense, bro.
All I'm saying, Gabe, is right now, bro. It'll be something like a fucking spark to do something this season coming up, and then we get them. You know, and I understand what you're saying when you say he gets hurt. He hasn't been there.
That's my only problem. I guarantee.
That's why Baltimore's hesitant to give him that money, Gravy. I think
just the fact that we're even arguing that, you know, who's better at the prime in Lamar and Cam. They're both awesome, dog. They're both good at their peak. I understand that they're both great at their peak. Lamar's great at his peak, but what good is that when all we talk about is, you know, this is the NFL where you get hurt most. This is the most physical sport. Right. His style of play is the most physical for a quarterback. When you add those 2 together and you get a history of injury, what does that tell you for his outcome of his future? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, on statistics, what does that tell you going forward? What does that mean? That means he's more likely to get hurt coming up.
And look, there's not a lot of teams that are knocking down to fucking get Lamar Jackson and turn their whole offense into to fit Lamar Jackson's offense. Right now, Baltimore went all in to change their offense to Lamar Jackson's fitting. Yeah, all these other fucking teams do not have a Baltimore offense that will fit Lamar Jackson right now. Lamar Jackson is not a person that stands in the pocket for a McDaniels offense, for whoever fucking other offenses that are out there. So right now, that's why Baltimore has put it out there. Hey, go fucking fish. And I guarantee that there's no other team that's going all out like the Baltimore Ravens are.
Right.
So that's why
Lamar Jackson's going to find out pretty soon.
Built for his suits, except for maybe Arizona.
I think it still probably will be. I think to be honest, I think he's still going to be a Raven, or the only other place I could see him playing is either Atlanta or with the Commanders, dog. Because the Commanders, they need something because they have what's his name trying to fucking he needs something to spark his offense. Bieniemy's going to want to get somebody to run his offense, and I think and that's only 45 minutes down the road.
Washington said they're not one of the teams that are not interested.
Yeah, but I think that right there, that whole not interested shit, I was kind of like alluding to it at the beginning of the show. I think that's all just to like try to get the market down because they want to get that that shit.
And what are we gonna do?
Because I do think there's no way in hell that there's fucking out of those 5 teams, none of them are fucking interested. There's no way, dog. Like Lamar is good enough to be like interested from. You know what I mean? Like there's no way that there's not. Even though they said no, I bet you when the time comes, there's gonna be different outcomes from those teams that said no. I just said even maybe from the Raiders. Even from the Raiders, I think that they might go and try to go get him. I just think, in my opinion, I'm not saying for like what the Raiders. Actually, I am saying what the Raiders should do, but in my case, they shouldn't go out and go get Lamar because that's just it's
I just want to make a big fucking splash in free agency so Ern can get back to loving the Raiders. I'm fucking tired of his negativity. I want us to push something good so Ern can be like, oh, okay, I see you, Raiders. I see you.
Look,
my Warriors suck. My Warriors suck. But hey,
my rebuttal to that is going to be, like how they used to say that NWA was negativity and everything. When they said they were just reality rap. So what I'm giving you is just reality content. You know what I'm saying? You guys can't accept the realness. I'm gonna have to tell you, like Jack Nicholson, you want the truth? Like you can't handle the truth.
No, it's your truth. That's just your truth, your opinion. Shit.
It's okay. Ern. Okay, this is the Ask Ern because I seen fucking Ask Rafa.
I want to ask Ern.
This is AskErn.net.
I want to ask
AskErn.net. What's gonna make us happy, Ern? You tell me what's gonna make Ern fucking happy right now for the Raiders to be successful.
Bringing Carr back and fire McDaniels.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Mike is half right. I'm not tripping off a car. I'm not tripping off a car like that. You guys think I'm tripping off a car?
For one,
I'm not tripping off a car.
Come on,
You don't play.
Hold on, Rafa. Hold on.
McDaniel's got to go, bro. McDaniel's got to go straight up. That's it. That's it. Until he's gone, this is the fucking content that you guys are gonna get out of me. So when you guys see me pop up on the fucking panel, you guys already know what to fucking expect. This is what you're gonna get until this motherfucker's gone.
Positive vibes. Give me another positive vibe. So that's one positive vibe from Ern. Fire McDaniels. Give me one more. Positive vibe from today.
That's not positive.
Hey, it's positive, bro. This is a most positive for Ern. So I'm running with it.
Fucking coaches again. We're doing that.
Look, this is my. He asked me. I didn't hear him say Gravy or Michael or anybody. He said Ern, right?
Yeah.
Is your name Ern? Is your name
Ern? Ask Ern.
This is Ask Ern. Two positivity.
This is
two
my
positivity
segment.
points from Ern. We got one is Fire McDaniels part 2.
What else do I need to see for us to succeed?
Yes.
Franchise quarterback in the draft.
Who?
Shit, it's looking to me like, bro, I don't like Levis, but it looks like it's going to be Levis. But I'm more for waiting until the 3rd round and grabbing Hendon Hooker and just waiting on him, bro.
Oh, we need a hooker in Vegas to make Ern happy.
I just put mayonnaise in my coffee, baby. Let's go, Levis.
I don't know. Like I think that's
the knock on Hendon Hooker is that he's a couple years older, but I see that as a positive. He's mature, bro. In Vegas, we need somebody that's more mature. We don't need somebody else getting in a fucking Ferrari flying down the road and just doing dumb shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. We got to get Jalen Carter at 7, and then on the 38th pick, we're going to get that kid. What's that kid? Riley from Texas Tech. That Russian.
Hey, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to that either. That sounds good.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think
Steady, baby, MVP.
The last 5-6 teams, dog, that have just turned around their season, dog, is because, or turned around their franchise, or you see, that they've been talked about on ESPN all the time or anything like that, is because they've drafted a quarterback, and during their fucking rookie deal, they've been able to build that team. That's the way I've seen in the last decade how the most successful teams have been built, other than fucking Brady foods.
Oh shit!
When you have a quarterback on that rookie deal, that's when you could build the team the best, because that's when
quarterbacks like that in the draft, bro. I don't think so.
I mean, nobody thought Jalen Hurts was gonna be that dude either.
No, I did.
I know, but obviously a lot of people didn't because he wasn't picked in the first round.
That's fast.
But see, the thing is though with me and see, I'm with Absolute, bro. Like, absolutely, I believe that Jalen Hurts was going to be a baller, bro. I don't believe any of these guys are going to be a baller, bro. I really, really don't.
I know.
I mean, look at the stats.
Look, I got a math equation for you guys. So our shitty coaching staff with our shitty personnel with all these holes to fill, and then you multiply that by our rough ass schedule, the teams that we got to play, and the answer to that equals Caleb Williams with the number 1 overall pick, bro.
Get out of here with that shit. Get out of here with that.
Stupid.
No, that was just
I'm not even laughing. I'm dead serious, bro.
Why do you want to get Caleb Williams, bro? Just because he's from SC? You can't. There's other quarterbacks.
Look, I'm not even an SC dude like that. Eric is the SC dude.
But bro,
Eric is from Southern California.
So you think Caleb Williams is better than CJ Stroud?
Yeah, easily.
I kind of do.
Easily.
But that's 2 years away, though, bro. He's not coming this year, so there's no fucking point of even talking about it.
So you think
it now? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying to tank. I'm just saying that these things added up is going to end up with get us the number 1 overall pick. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying we don't even got to tank. It's going to look like we're tanking, but we're not even going to be tanking. We're just going to be
Caleb is that dude, bro. Caleb is going to be good for whatever team he goes to.
Right.
With Raiders or not Raiders, he's going to be good for what he's going to change a fucking franchise. I guarantee that he's going to change a franchise.
He's gonna have a Brave Pro season.
USC guy right there, another USC guy.
I'm just stating the fact.
I'm
it's
from
like
Northern California, bro. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That's
that dude, bro. Like you can see him on the field. He has accuracy.
You should be loving the Stanford guys, the Cal guys, the San Jose State guys, all them guys. You should be like him,
we
bro.
got to look at other players too. There's a lot of
I'm not a homer like that, bro.
Like, you know what I mean?
When I see,
I even like the quarterback from Stanford better than fucking getting one of those guys in the first round.
So then, let's make a pivot, bro. So like, say for example, right now, Caleb Williams is gonna probably be there, right? So that means that we got to tank, or we got to move up.
No, we're
just gonna be that bad, bro.
Right, huh? No, okay, well, listen, but see, this is the thing, though. Okay, so that means one of two things. He's gonna have to drop to fucking like maybe 20th or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we ain't getting good.
Or he's gonna be like top 3 for us because we're gonna be so fucking bad.
We're gonna be that bad. That's what it's gonna be.
Oh no!
Have you seen our opponents this year? Have you seen our opponents?
Yeah, but that right there, I don't really like going on that shit because, like, look at last year, dog. Like, we had like supposedly the highest, through that because the Titans were supposed to be good, the Colts were supposed to be good, and this team was supposed to be good. At the beginning of the season, it could look better than it was, but you don't know what teams are gonna fall off. You know what I mean? Like in next year, whatever quarterback gets hurt at the beginning of the season. So it's like I don't focus on that shit until the actual beginning of the season, like the schedule and all that shit. I mean, I do agree with you that we have to play every team in our division twice. That's going to be tough because our division is tough.
We only played 2 non-playoff teams, I think it is.
Yeah. Okay. Look, hey, look, I'm gonna go off what Casper said. Look, let's bounce off of this, Joe. I heard that all the owners shook hands and not paying Lamar Jackson to break the market. But that's the rumor that I've been hearing. So I don't know. Do you guys think there's any fucking
for what? What happened?
Sorry about the marketing.
No. He's saying all the owners got together, said they're not going to actually give. They're not going to give Lamar the money because they're going to break the market. Kind of like what fucking old douchebag.
I want to see what Cash Lord says about Lamar.
Yeah, man. Shit, Cash, pull up, bro. Shit, send me your IG or whatever. I'll send it to you, or I'll throw it in the link here. I'll throw it right here in the fucking what you call it.
I just think Lamar is gonna go do good things still. I just don't think it's gonna be here, dog.
I really don't think he's gonna be here neither, Greg. I agree with you, bro. Like I agree with what Ben's saying, and I agree that on that point, and I do agree with what you're saying. I always have to look at both sides of the fence, but yet at the same time, it's only going to be an absolute when it's actually fucking here at our doorstep, and he's signed, and he has the fucking number 8 or 16 or whatever the fuck he has. You know what I'm saying? Until that actual point, but the good debate is both sides of the ball, it could work, man, but then it can't at the same time because he's not going to be there, and we're going to give up all this, you know what I mean, for a coach. There's too many things circulating for it, bro. But man, fuck, it just.
But if we wait to make an impact at that position, then they already been told that they got job security. Yeah. So it's gonna piss off Ron, it's gonna piss off Dirty, it's gonna piss off everybody that these guys got security for that weight.
Married a prostitute and told her we ain't gonna divorce her now.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hey, the thing about the story of Casino.
She's gonna be like a baby's mama, bro. She's gonna be in your life.
Hey, Josh McDaniels is Ginger.
Ginger, damn.
Oh my God.
Because and then if he,
but then we're gonna get blown up right at the end. Here goes Cash right here. What's good, my G? Fucker.
Good with y'all, man.
What up, Cash?
Oh shoot.
Good with y'all, man.
Raphael said he didn't even say hello. He just said, "Oh shoot."
Yep. Good, my
bad. I was like 10 minutes behind in your guys' whole live, so I need to catch up. What are you guys saying?
Move that dot, bro. Move that little dot on the bottom.
You guys are saying about Lamar. I hold my what I think about Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
That's what you're telling me.
What's up?
I mean, I just feel like his best receiver has been Hollywood Brown, right? I mean, if you give him Levante Adams, just sky's the limit. You know what I mean? He hasn't had a good receiver. And then his running backs have been hurt, bro, all the fucking time. What running back has he had healthy? Fucking Latavius Murray. I don't know who the fuck's been his running back. Like,
hey, okay, that's a good argument too, bro.
Jacob.
Right, there were 2 or 3 running backs that were injured, right? That were like rookies that were supposed. There was Dobbins and somebody else that they both fucking their ACLs popped in fucking preseason.
Well, Dobbins played a while for a little bit.
Yeah, Gus Edwards, McDaniels, and Tyson Jackson.
Okay, all right.
Scrub.
So you down for it? You down for it, Cash?
I'm just down for anybody that's gonna try to get winning some games, bro. Like, I mean, I know we still need defense and all that, but it's a lot of shit we still gotta do. But yeah, Lamar's a good step. But just injury, like what you guys said, injuries is what scares me too. But just gotta fucking gamble.
It's Vegas.
Ben, Catchword was right.
you gotta slice the gamble, man.
In the case of Lamar Jackson, I think that we look at the sample. So when it comes to the receiver signs, it gets set to market. Then somebody else signs and somebody else signs, and it goes skipping up. Because it doesn't seem like they're trying to surprise this quarterback because nobody has approved the Deshaun Watson deal since. And there was a lot of quarterbacks that came after who had to come to close that deal. But look at every other position, the defensive end. The market keeps going up because the receiver market keeps going up. So what is it that the quarterback market started high and now is going like, did they think it was like an accident? Because but I was watching that case between Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson. It could be like anything like the conference, but it's possibly everything else. But what I'm just telling about it for the case of Lamar Jackson, I think it's gonna be like a good fit. But the only 2 problem is he's way too expensive, and of course he missed like the playoffs. So I don't think it's like a good idea to bring for the Raiders. In my opinion, because I know I've been rookie for learning about the NFL. I don't want to mess it up.
So, anyways, man, like, okay, for me, bro. At this point, is Lamar gonna come? No, I don't think it. At this point, bro, like I'm just gonna switch the shit up, bro. Lamar's not coming, bro. Just get over it. He's not coming. It's gonna be a good fucking, it's a dream scenario, bro. But no one, he's not gonna come play, bro. So we gotta really look at everything.
To be honest, I think the fucking Ravens are trying to be like, go out and see what you can get, and then we'll match it, and then that's what we're gonna give you. He's still gonna play for the Ravens.
Yeah. So what he's doing is like, and that's a good fucking point, because I think something that the only person that actually had a non-exclusive and it actually worked with was Matt Castle.
Yep.
In the NFL, that a non-exclusive only person.
And he didn't even he got traded that year. He didn't even his unexclusive wasn't even the reason why he got traded, because the team didn't even want to match. They matched it and then they ended up trading him. So it was just that's what I'm saying. He's gonna end up. They're gonna say go see what you can get, and look, you're not gonna be able to go get 200 million. No team is gonna give it to you, and then that's when they're gonna be like, look, once a team gives them a fucking offer sheet, they're gonna match it and they're gonna re-sign them. That to me, that's what I think is gonna happen.
No, that's exactly what's gonna happen. All they're doing is just pretty much. All they're gonna do pretty much is just basically they're just dangling him in front of us, bro. We're sitting there just making this conversation but to be honest with you, it's not gonna happen, because I'm not saying that I don't want him. It's just not gonna happen. I have to fucking just understand that.
Like,
you know what I mean? It's more of a reality that Jimmy Garoppolo is gonna fucking come here, and that's stupid to fucking say, but that's more of a fucking look that this motherfucker will pull off. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's a free agent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unrestricted free agent, yeah.
That's fucking. It's fucking.
You think he's gonna want a pay cut?
Lightweight, like I'm kind of like,
no.
you think Black Cloud of the Raider Nation
with the fucking 8 games he's gonna play a season?
No, he's not gonna want a pay cut. That's why I don't want him either. I don't want that motherfucking bum. I don't want that fool. But I mean, shit. That's why I want to draft guy. I want to draft the guy because that's to me that's the way I've seen successful teams turn around their franchise, and we need to turn it around now, because that shit's just like the stigma with our team. Look at we're already saying, you know what I mean? Do you want to be bad for another 10 years? You want to be bad? Like, we have to fucking change it around, dog, and find a different way to win. And through the draft hasn't been it, because obviously we don't even got fucking draft picks on this fucking team left from 2019 and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good you say that, Gabe, because that brings back that stability that I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And coaching. And keeping guys around that you paid already. You know what I mean? This in and out coaching and blaming the coach because that's not the problem, man. The problem is getting the dudes here, keeping them here, drafting well, like you're saying, and then as they groom themselves, because if a rookie blossoms, bam, you got him, and then you go sign him. I understand all that. But one piece, because we got to look at just look at our division, bro. You got to mess with Mahomes 2 times a year. You got to mess with Herbert 2 times a year. You defensively or whatever, Andy Reid's gonna fuck you up because he did it in the Super Bowl, bro. The second best defense in the NFL. What did he do to him? He made them look like fools out there. He did the ring around Rosie bullshit on them too.
Right.
Second best defense in the NFL. So in my eyes, to win our division, to go over Kansas City, is to beat them touchdown for fucking touchdown, bro. You gotta match them every single time. They score, you score. You score, they score. Then the defense comes in with that's more healthier, that has more breadth, that has more weight room in it, that survives that test. Then you break it down and beat them. That's the way I see it. You gotta match. There's nobody in the NFL that can match touchdown for touchdown with Kansas City on a long term.
Hey, that's why you have to beat them with defense. The last time they fucking lost in the playoffs, it was because Cincinnati beat them with defense.
Because they can, I think they could score with the Chiefs. Cincinnati's that one team that could score with them. It's just that's that one team. Like, it's like they have a good balance. You know what I mean? And Joe Burrow's still on what? His rookie contract, dog.
Yeah, that's better quarterback. See, I don't want to bring that name back up, but Burrow is way better than what we had.
Hell yeah.
Way better than what we had. Okay,
tremendously, bro. We have nothing. We have Chase Garbers.
There's no comparison there, Gabe. We had a better leader at the helm. They had a better leader at the helm than we had. Okay,
but I like that's what I'm saying. I'm not. His playing ability is not. It's not the question to me. Like I have no question in Lamar's playing ability of being a football player, being a good quarterback, or anything like that. The only thing that scares me is the last 3 seasons he's missed time. The last 2 seasons he's not finished the season, and it's just like that's scary to me, dog. And he's not gonna want. He wants to break the market. He doesn't want to test the market and go see if he can go make a team better. He wants to go get as much money as he can.
And his knee is injured right now. While he was trying to get another contract, his knee's not even stable. If he had to go on the field right now, he couldn't.
Yeah.
Well, right now is not the season.
Hey, Junior Jacob said, if we don't get a quarterback, we're fucked. We're fucked.
I would have liked Stroud. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna say. I mean, if we can get Stroud at 7, I'm not trading up for him. But I mean, if we can get Stroud at 7, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind that. But I don't want to trade up for fucking Stroud because that's us losing fucking draft picks again, dog. And then
we get Stroud, then sign Stiddy, and then what are you gonna do there? You're gonna start the rookie, or are you gonna keep Stiddy as backup? Because if you pick Stroud at 7, he should be starting.
That's for real, foul. Yeah, I mean,
of course.
At that point, if we're able to draft Stroud, I don't even think maybe you keep Stiddy just for fucking but Stiddy's gonna want money, dog.
You got a capable back.
Yeah. Unless you can convince him that to take backup money, then yeah. But I don't know if we could. Maybe we have to go a different route and maybe a stopgap type guy where he's already a proven backup. You know what I mean? So he's not going to be coming in here asking for starter money. Fucking anybody who can fucking just come in and fill in to when he could take the helm. Or
those guys that are out there, Gabe, are man, come on, dude. Those guys that are out there, stopgap quarterbacks that are out there, I'm not impressed with, bro.
No, but what I mean is then that would just make Stroud start faster. We'll be able to see what we have.
Preseason, get out there. First game of the season, get out there. And see what you can do.
Yeah, have them battle it out. Get one of those stopgap, and maybe not even a stopgap. Just sign a guy who's going to come and compete with him for the first year. Mm-hmm. But no, it's not. It's Stroud's job. But this first year, you can compete for it. But if Stroud beats him out in camp, fuck it.
The way we're at, I don't think we're in a position where we could trade up for Stroud, bro, because that's still an unknown commodity at the NFL level. Right. So you're sacrificing other draft picks for something that's still unknown.
Exactly.
That's why I'm saying I wouldn't want to trade up for him. I would.
Hey, if Stroud's the guy, shit, I'll jump. I'll get his jersey. You know what I mean? I'll get off there. I'll talking all that shit. I'm talking all that shit, Lamar and all this. You know what I mean? Maybe he's the next guy. But right now, man, I'm like, geez.
And if we can't get somebody like that, who would you guys want to draft at 7?
None of the best player available.
I'm hoping Jalen Carter is still available, and with this shit coming out, I think he may be still available.
I think that dude's too dominant. I think that dude's too dominant. I don't think he's gonna fucking
See, I think the statement right here that Pena is putting is pretty much where we're all at as Raider fans. I don't give a fuck across the board, regardless of what level, old, good, bad, fucking dumbasses, or smart, whatever the fuck. I think pretty much giving McDaniels this year to get the guys that he really, really wants to see if he's going to be a head coach. But all of us, a majority, an 80 to probably 90% of us don't see it happening too, bro. I mean, that's the gist of it all the ways across the board. You know what I mean? I mean, regardless of the guy, we give him the guys that he wants.
We had a top 10 offense, dude. We had a top 10 offense in the NFL.
I think that's why if you get one of these fucking rookie quarterbacks.
What did he do wrong, dude? Besides defensively, that's Graham.
It's his face, bro. It's his face.
I think that's why even one of these rookie quarterbacks can fucking flourish in this offense, dog. Like not as good as fucking Lamar Jackson would in this next coming up year, but I think even a rookie quarterback can flourish in this in this next year to the point where all that other extra money we can use to build the defense, and all those other extra draft picks we can use to build the defense. You know what I mean? Because then we'll still have almost fucking $40 million in free agency and still have 10 draft picks.
Still have that, even though we got Lamar, Gabe.
But that's only if they give him a complete guaranteed contract. But I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think no team's going to do that. I think there's still going to be. He's still going to get more money. He's still going to command more money than an actual rookie quarterback would.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, like, that's where you can pay that extra money. That extra money you can, go get a fucking what's his name from fucking the Jets, fucking Leonard Williams, or you can go because what's his name's not available no more. Deron Payne's not available no more.
Nah. For the Giants.
I mean, yeah, you could go get a Leonard Williams. You know what I mean? Right. Who's a free agent? You can go get somebody like that. And that lets you at 7 or 8. If you're not able to get that, you're able to draft somebody, a defensive end or something. That's why I want a rookie quarterback. To me, dog, is the best way to go. If that's your guy, though.
Because when we use the 7, you still got the number 2, which you would have if you gave it up to get Lamar anyways. You still have the second rounder to get a defensive guy.
Right.
Okay, not Quinnen Williams, Terrence. Leonard Williams from the Giants.
Yeah.
He's a free agent. Yeah, he's a free agent.
Either way, if we go up and get Stroud, if we stay packed and Stroud is there, that's your number 1 pick. It's gone. 7's gone. Right? Then you got 30 something, and so you're gonna get a defensive player that pick anyway.
Man,
even though either way you're gonna lose that pick. If you get a quarterback 7, your second pick's got to be a defensive guy.
It got to be. You can't have your top defensive draft pick be in the 3rd round, bro.
I mean, it all depends on second
round at the latest.
It depends on the quarterback you get. If you pick up one, I mean, if you have a plan, like, and Stidham's going to be the guy, and they say make a decision, and they pick up, say, whoever the fuck, right?
What makes you think they're not going to want to get a young guy too, though?
Right, exactly. But we need defense across the board. So no matter what, even if, say, we get the guy before whatever, say if we end up getting Lamar or whoever, Garoppolo, we need defense. After the first pick, if it's not going to be one, I don't think any of these quarterbacks, not even fucking Hooker. We can get Hooker in the 3rd or the 2nd pick in the second round. I'm in. That's what I would do. I'd go defense right now. Best player
at
available.
7. Best defensive player available. What if he's a corner?
I ain't taking Levitt. Fuck Levitt.
I don't think Jalen Carter makes that out of the top 5 though.
Yeah, I don't think so neither.
He's gonna go high. I don't think. I think Carter's. He's gonna go high. People, they look by all that. He's gonna get paid.
That's just a misdemeanor charge, bro. He's gonna get fucking community service and a fucking $2,000 fine, and it's gonna be done with.
That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna jump out of the 5th, out of top 5, dog. He's too good of a fucking talent, dog, to drop out of the 5 pick, out of the top 5.
Now, if there's a big
if the Cardinals don't pick him up, bro, if the Cardinals don't pick him up with that 3rd pick, bro, they're stupid. And the Cardinals, they got 3rd or 4th pick or something like that. Yeah, they'll be dumb not to, because they got Kyler Murray, bro, and they still got him on a rookie contract and the new quarter. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna pick him up, bro.
I think the Cardinals will get the best receiver out there.
What happened, Gravy?
I think the Cardinals will get the best receiver out there.
Yeah, because they're losing fucking probably. They just released Robbie Anderson, and they're gonna fucking lose most likely. What's his name? DeAndre Hopkins.
They'll be all right. They're gonna have more money. They'll be able to
shit, dirty! You know who got released today?
Who?
The GOAT, bro. Your GOAT slot guy, fantasy league, Barrios.
Did he? Bring him. Let's go.
He would be good for a fucking return guy. He would be good for a return guy.
He's the 8th round pick.
Yeah, I'll take him.
As a return guy, return specialist, I would take him.
Did you say an 8th round pick? I thought the draft was only 7 rounds.
That's what I'm saying.
It took me a second. I'm like, wait, 8th round pick?
That's what I mean.
never heard that before.
ninth round pick Barrios.
Yeah.
I just want to win.
I'm behind this fucking chat, bro.
Dude, I just want us to just show me a little bit of aggressiveness. You know, if it doesn't, then I'll be fine with it. You know, it was a good freaking discussion. I'll tell you that for damn sure.
Yeah, yeah. So
like I said, I'm not against fucking Lamar's fucking his play on the field. It speaks for itself. The only thing I'm scared of is, like I told you, dog, his availability. That's the only thing I'm scared of.
He's the Darren Waller of quarterbacks.
It'll be great, and if we can have a good line and keep him not running as much, maybe giving the ball to Jacobs would fucking be better on his legs. You know what I'm saying? And overall, convert him to a real good quarterback. Like, you know what I mean? In this system, ideally, they'll be fucking great, bro. You know what I mean?
So, like, if we built the line and everything, you would be for keeping him, right? I mean, for getting Lamar, right? So, would you say that? Would you say that signing a Luminor would be, you know, considered building the line?
They didn't sign him for a lot, though.
I don't give a fuck if you sign him for peanuts,
bro. He gave up 3 sacks. He's gonna be on the
field. That's gonna be an issue. He gave up 3
sacks.
Fuck that shit, bro. What about the penalties? I don't care about the sacks. I seen that Ben tried to say that shit too. What about the penalties?
Maybe I would be for it if they sign him for a little bit. If they go out and get a replacement and they use him only for depth, because I hate fucking Luminor though.
Put him at guard. Put him at guard.
Dang! Stop yelling at me, bro. Okay, let me go back. What am I fucking missing?
You put him to guard and he'll be all right. You won't get as much penalties.
Lo, it's your show. Don't let Ben tell you what to do.
I'm being all mad and shit. Get yelled at on my own show.
Yeah, it's
damn, pretty fast, bro.
But it's something. It's good that we get to talk this shit like that now. All of a sudden now, because come Monday, bro, we're gonna be saying, hey,
new league year start.
Well, how come we didn't get Hargrove? How come we didn't get the DB from the Eagles? And the Eagles got a plethora of players from a Super Bowl team that's ready to get paid. So
yeah.
I would get. He wants a lot, but I like that fool Garner Johnson. That dude's good, man.
Garner
Johnson's good. I'll take him over fucking Bradbury any day.
And that's all you need, because Ruckus Sin, if we sign him back, Ruckus Sin is a good. He could play man to man. That'll get Graham going, bro. That'll get Graham going. Put some guys up front, and then everybody has their defense. And then I can't stress enough that I tell Lo, we got an opportunity, me and Lo, to do something during the season, and I got. He's gonna understand that how much push up front matters in the NFL. You know what I mean? How much that would make Crosby better. Like, I don't watch other videos that guys are in and stuff like that, but I don't know what Crosby said. He wants a dog, then get him a big ass dog going right up the middle. You know what I mean? Somebody that could push. And you guys see on TV what a good push can do for a guy that has that dog in him like that, man. He would have had 3-4 more sacks, but we just had that little big guy right up the middle to put pressure. Yeah.
Or he wouldn't be running around, by himself in the backfield if somebody would even help him on the other side. You know what I mean? That's why he misses a lot of sacks. That's why he misses a lot of sacks. You know what I mean? Because defensive ends are supposed to be converging on the quarterback. It's not supposed to be one guy chasing a fucking quarterback around. Right. You know what I mean? It's like, that's why it was so hard for him to get sacks. And at that, even like that, he was still, one of the fucking front runners at the beginning of the season for defensive player of the year. He still led the league in tackles for loss. He still led the league in pressures. And pressures, and the only reason those are pressures is because he's not getting help. Those pressures turn into sacks when you got help.
Right.
Pressures don't mean shit. Pressures don't mean shit if you're an edge. You know what I mean? It does, but sacks is what you're supposed to be doing. The pressures are supposed to be for the guys in the middle. It's supposed to be the other way around.
It's like at the beginning of the game, dog. You and your other defensive end, before the game. I remember when I played defensive end, I would fucking talk to my other defensive end and be like, "I'll meet you at the quarterback, dog. I'll see you at the quarterback." And that's it, dog. You gotta convert on the quarterback. It's not supposed to be one guy running around back there, dog. Like when when they were playing against the Cardinals and he was chasing around fucking, Murray. Who else was helping him? Nobody was helping him, dog. And you're asking a fucking guy who's 6-something, fucking, and chase around a fucking little mouse and shit. You know what I mean? He needs help. That's what I'm saying. Like, you need help. Max is one of the elite fucking rushers in this league, dog. He's the elite defenders in this league, I think, dog. So that's why I think if we can go out and get him some actual help, not a fucking Chandler Jones who's worth shit,
right?
He'll dominate. I think he'll dominate on defense to where that up front defense will get just this middle. Just that will get this defense to the middle of a pack.
Right. Hey, Ja, man. Ja's over there at the press conference for fucking Ryan and Garcia, bro. It's Ryan and Garcia, right?
That was yesterday.
Yesterday?
Oh no, they're gonna having another. Oh yeah, no, they're having another.
Yeah.
Another one today.
So,
there's another one today.
Davis and Garcia.
Yeah. Tank and Ryan.
Yeah, Tank and Ryan. So yeah, hey
Ryan
man,
Garcia's
have a good fucking show, bro, man.
Bro.
Hey, share that shit, bro, because I know he's in our group chat, the NWA group chat, bro.
Hey, you know what
I just want
too,
to say that, man. Have a good fucking day, bro. Have a good time.
It takes the pressure off your linebackers too, so your linebackers have a better season. You know what I mean? If you got that up front help, your linebackers are there in the holes to get those Ecklers and Pacheco's up there going up the A, B, and C gap. You know what I mean? And then the secondary play will be way much better. The guys that we had up there, at the end of the season would have played better if they had so much pressure on them.
Right.
The defense is not as jacked up as we think it is, in my eyes, is that we just didn't have no presence on the line, bro. That means a lot.
And no coverage linebacker, and no middle linebacker, and no depth linebacker.
But still earn. I know you know football. But if you really look at it and you get dominance at that front line side of it, you know what I mean, with the pressure and the pressure up the middle, it all dwindles down to the secondary, man, and you play better.
But the two go together. The tackles and the middle linebacker go together, and that's the most important part of your defense.
Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't, bro. But it takes a lot of pressure.
I think up the middle, totally. Like even your defensive tackle, your middle linebacker, your safety in the backfield. When you're middle of when you take care of the middle, it's just so much better, dog. You play inside out, dog. That's the way you play football.
Your coverage.
Our problem is we're always trying to build outside to in, bro. We got to build inside out. Look at the Ravens. Why are they so good? Why were the Bears so good? Why were the fucking Seahawks so good? From building from the inside to out.
One of the biggest things you got to realize, like even though with Philadelphia, you got to realize too, them getting to the Super Bowl. Remember they have as their backup that won a couple games, Minshew.
No, he lost both games.
He lost both games, right? But then the whoever was their defense kept them in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
They had everybody, right? So the number one defense and a good defense, even though we're saying like, oh, we don't care if we're 30th. Yes, we need a middle of the pack. We kind of being unrealistic sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But like realistically, what we're talking about, and what I've been looking at also, we need fucking defense, bro. We need defense to get that push when say Lamar's out for a couple of games, or say if we pick up Stidham, say Stidham gets banged up for a couple of games and Garber comes in. Well, at this point, I'm just using those because these two players are realistically a quarterback, right? So we're gonna need that defense and that run game to go fucking hand in hand. You know what I mean? And also, if you want to control the clock, it doesn't matter if we have Stidham in here throwing 70 to 80% fucking passes and only throwing 20 passes a game because we're running the ball and shit is fucking happening, bro. I'm with that. But the only reason that's going to happen is because we have a good fucking defense. You see what I'm saying? That's where the balance is going to be at overall when it really, really comes down to it. You see what I'm saying? So it comes down to it's like, that's if they're building the team that way, then fuck it, then we'll go that way. You know what I mean? But if we're not, and we're trying to make these home runs, we're gonna fucking fall short on other fucking ends. You know what I mean? So drafting and playing the right fucking quarterback in this system and getting that defense that we do need to get that long push to where Jacobs can ball out and Adams can ball out. You know what I mean? That's what we fucking really, really need. So I agree with you fucking wholeheartedly. And The boy Benter's in the building. What's good, bro?
Look. What's good, man?
Here comes the sunshine of the Raider Nation.
Look, Lo, I was hearing the show last night. That was just, we need to get secondary. We need to get Johnson. We need to get somebody like Sauce. We need to get a safety. Morrig will play better and all that. I was like, Jesus Christ! But what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen when your quarterback has all this time, 5 seconds to do anything he wants to? You're gonna get picked apart. You know, that's just the wrong way of doing things. You know, you need linebackers and secondary. I go, and everybody in the chat, man, was just saying, you know what? It starts with get Jalen Carter. I don't give a shit what he did. Get Jalen Carter. You know, get an edge rusher. Get all this and that. It doesn't start there, man. I don't know where people get their information from, but
it's like Deion Sanders, dog. Deion Sanders is fucking comments. Remember, he wants his defensive tackles with single parent households. He wants them to be fucking growing up in the fucking, you know, like, because he wants those dogs, man. You know what I mean?
He wants dogs in their life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that.
He knows what them big boys up front could do for him. You know what I mean? What it does for them. And that's what we need, bro.
I mean, I was fucking preaching defensive tackle last year when a lot of guys were still worried about our offensive line, bro. So I've been worried about defensive tackle for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
Defensive tackle is where it all starts at, bro. No matter how good your pass rushers are, if you don't get no pressure up the middle, because all quarterbacks are going to do is step up in the pocket and get away, bro. That's all they do, especially a quarterback like Mahomes and Justin Herbert. That's all they do is run away from your fucking defensive line, bro.
They did that to us every time we played them.
Exactly. And it'll continue to be that way until we get a big, fat, heavy motherfucker in the middle that can demand two guys, bro.
I like in the second round, I would want to go get that dude from Baylor, dog. That dude looks like he's going to be a dog in the fucking league, dog. That guy,
I see that.
That dude's going to be good, bro.
You can probably get him later, too, Gabe.
That dude's going to be good in the league, I think, dog.
Somebody that big, that got it.
That big and to be that mobile, you know what I mean? That's good, man. That's just he looks like he's gonna be a good NFL player, though.
Yeah.
There's a couple of guys out there.
That's why I wish I watched college, man, because I don't watch college, dude. So I don't know about any of these guys, man. But I know the Raiders need a defensive tackle, whoever it may be, bro.
But hey, Dan, I was with you when you were with Lowe on your show about Lamar. And
and I get the injuries. I get the injuries with Lamar, but let's keep it a banter here, bro. Lamar is all the Ravens had, bro. They didn't have nobody, bro. Lamar was a one-man team, dude. Like, of course he's gonna get hurt, bro. Of course, he's the running back. He's the quarterback. He would damn near be the wide receiver if they asked him to be, bro. Like, come on, bro. Of course he's gonna get hurt. You put him with Josh Jacobs. He don't even have to run anymore, dude. He can let Josh.
I got a question for you. What name me one running quarterback in NFL history that's won a Super Bowl? A run first.
It doesn't matter.
Never happened. That doesn't matter, though, Ern. It doesn't mean it can't happen.
It doesn't matter.
It can't. Not right now. Nah, bro. It can't happen.
The Eagles had a run-first quarterback, bro, that got snubbed because they were playing a State Farm quarterback in a State Farm stadium, bro. Jalen Hurts would have won the Super Bowl as a motherfucking run-first quarterback, bro. He led the league in rushing touchdowns, bro.
It's because of the stadium. About? It's because of the stadium they were playing in.
No, it's because the league is fixed around the homo, bro.
The homo. So okay. If that's the case, Ben, remember how you were saying on the show that one dude was saying that it could be possibly fixed. So then you were saying that it could be on the opposite end to where, like, yeah, it'll make them a lot of money, but wouldn't put Lamar at the Raiders though. It'll put them in the NFC somewhere to where they can be battling it out.
I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, and I don't think the Raiders are gonna get Lamar, dude. But this is a great talking point. The Raiders have a need at quarterback. Lamar is one of the most dynamic players to ever become a free agent, bro, in recent memory, bro. So of course this is a great position. And well, you know what I mean. And I don't think that the Raiders are out of this conversation, bro. I really think Ziegler has a plan. I'll tell you like this, bro. I like Ziegler, but The Chandler Jones fucked me up, bro. If fucking Ziegler goes out there and gets rid of Carr with no upgrade, dude, fuck David Ziegler, bro. He can suck my dick, bro. Because he literally just made us worse. He literally made us worse, bro. Fuck him, dude. Fuck him. He's gonna have us going through the year with no quarterback, 2 years removed from the fucking playoffs, all this talent, all the expectation, and we're just gonna fucking fold before the season, bro. Fuck that, dude. He can suck my dick, bro. That's on my mama, bro. Fuck him.
Well, what you think about what you reiterated yesterday? Also, the way I feel is that you got to go toe for toe in this division with Mahomes. Yep. Give your defense a rest, and the best rested defense wins the game when you play against those people. No matter what rank, no matter what, whatever, whoever's fresher, keep the ball away from them dudes and go score for score, whatever.
So check this out. Me and Jack Bauer had a conversation on my podcast last year when we started up, when all the rumblings of Devontae Adams coming to the Raiders. This was before he came to the Raiders, bro. And I said, the Raiders need to go get Devontae Adams because the only way you're going to be able to beat Kansas City is by scoring with them. If you cannot score, it don't matter how good your defense is. At some point, they're going to break, bro. They're going to break, dude. Mahomes has proved he will break your defense. The Niners had one of the best defenses in the NFL.
It's not about having either or. You need to have both. You need to have a defense and an offense that can keep up with them.
The Chiefs don't have a good defense, bro. The Chiefs don't have a great defense, bro.
They don't have a great defense.
They have a middle-of-the-pack defense with a great offense.
Their defense stopped Philadelphia when needed the most at the end of the fourth quarter, bro.
Philadelphia don't have a great offense, Ern.
Hurts down, dude. Philadelphia's offense lets Hurts down, and the defense did too.
Yeah, but you guys are taking the exception on for as in Mahomes. Mahomes is a one in the fucking league, dog. There's no other guy like Mahomes.
I'm not putting him on the same pedestal as Tom Brady yet, bro, to say he's one of the best to ever play.
No. Brady's different. Brady's on the different. I'm talking about in the league right now.
I'm a Raiders fan, bro. I'm never gonna give Kansas City credit, bro. Fuck Mahomes.
Bro, it's clear to fucking Stevie Wonder, bro. Patrick Mahomes is there's Patrick Mahomes and then there's everybody else, bro. Let's not even deny that shit.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's the exception to where you could have a middle of a pack defense. He's the exception to that.
Right.
Not all quarterbacks can do that.
Why are you guys acting like Lamar's not a good quarterback? I don't understand the logic.
He is a good quarterback, but he's not comparable.
I don't understand, bro.
But he's not comparable to Mahomes.
A lot of these people would rather have Carr over Lamar Jackson. Like, what the fuck?
Fuck
no. That's not even. That's not even the question. That's not the question. The question is Mahomes and
I've seen it already.
Mahomes and Lamar. That's not comparable.
Say that.
Yeah,
Mahomes and Lamar is not comparable.
Nah. At all, bro. Like there's no comparison, bro. There's no comparison.
But we all know
about that. Mahomes has had one of the best coaches to ever coach the game of football. He's always had one of the most talented rosters in the NFL. I'm not giving Mahomes credit for shit. He's never done anything.
So Mahomes had the best offense this year. So Mahomes had great offensive players
this year. They were better this year without Tyreek Hill, bro.
Exactly. So Mahomes was one of the best. Mahomes had the best offense this year on the field.
Yeah, he had the number one offense.
Because of him.
Because of Andy Reid.
Andy Reid is a big part of that, Ben.
And because of him.
It's the combination of
Andy
both
Reid has been a big part of the fucking success of McNabb, fucking Alex Smith.
How many Super Bowls did McNabb win?
0.
But I'm sure Andy Reid had
Alex Smith played against Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
Andy Reid had some seasons too, bro.
Alex Smith is a horrible quarterback.
Yeah, Alex Smith, right. But what I'm saying though is
Alex Smith was not a horrible quarterback.
Really
Alex Smith sucks, bro. He ain't got no arm, dude.
Alex Smith sucks.
The coaching part matters though. You see what I'm saying? The coaching part
Alex Smith was the number one overall draft.
And he was also drafted the same year that Aaron Rodgers came out, bro. He shouldn't have been the number one pick.
Okay. Also, do you think? Okay. This is a good question, and it kind of could be the fucking leveler. Do you think Mahomes will be better in McDaniel's system?
Mahomes will be better.
Brady would be better in fucking Andy Reid's system? Well, you know what I mean? Listen, if you want to really throw
Mahomes would win us a Super Bowl next year. Mahomes would win us a Super Bowl next year, dog.
I don't.
No matter where he goes.
I don't agree with that.
If Mahomes would win us a Super Bowl next year.
Oh yeah, if he came to us, he'd win us a Super Bowl in this system.
He would get destroyed.
We're comparing the Raiders to the fucking Super Bowl.
Wait, Gravy, you're saying Mahomes would get destroyed in the system, but
So
Lamar
you're
Jackson
saying
wouldn't?
to me that the Raiders' offense, other than Mahomes, is not a better offense than the Chiefs? When we're better at every position, almost.
Maybe we have good talent, bro, but we're not coached better than the Chiefs, bro.
That matters right there.
Yeah,
and that matters more than the players.
That's
bro.
not even the question.
I'm just saying. Andy Reid was the guy that could never win the big games until he got Mahomes. So let's not act like Mahomes is not the dude that won it.
I'm just a hater. I'm just a hater, and I'm
no,
really
but the thing is
Andy Reid was known as the dude that could never win a big game, dude. That's what he was known for before Mahomes.
And he also got fired. He's been fired too, Gabe. So
until Mahomes.
Why can't we do that as the Raiders, bro? How do we know that McDaniels isn't this Andy Reid type guy? How do we know that yet?
He had a top 10. We had a top 10 offense, bro, with all the bullshit we had to deal with.
Oh my God, this top 10 offense, man. Fuck McDaniels, bro. We ain't gonna succeed in shit until he's gone. Straight up.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't, bro.
You're listening to people.
I'm not listening to nobody. I form my own opinions. Don't even put that on me. You started off that sentence all wrong.
Check it out, bro. But check it out, bro. What do you see that makes McDaniel so bad when our offense was this good? Or
so let's see. Let's start with when he came out and said that his job as a head coach is not to motivate players. Think about that. You're a head coach. You're telling everybody, hold on. It's one thing to feel that way, but you're telling everybody, the nation, in a press conference.
Hey,
on top of this motherfucker being a snake. Huh?
Lightweight, that's some pimp shit. You're here for a job.
You should be self-motivated, bro. You're getting paid to work.
You should be motivated. The money should be the motivation. I shouldn't be out here. You're going to go out and get this money, bitch. Go get it. Bring it back. I'll give it to you the way it is. This is the game. Woo, 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 woo. I'll put you up. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of the game. Sorry.
Sorry. That's all nice and everything, but at the end of the day, a head coach's job is still to make them speeches and get players going when the moment calls for it. When that moment calls for it, this motherfucker says, that's not my job.
I think the only guy right now is comparable.
Then you contrast him to another head coach like Andy Reid or somebody. Andy Reid is making that speech when it's needed. That's what gets your team over the top.
Right.
I think the only guy comparable to Mahomes right now is Joe Burrow, though.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, so let's go down the list.
Not even fucking
Mahomes,
Allen.
Burrow, then who else? Who's next?
I don't like Josh Allen, though. That dude's too erratic for me. That dude fucking he too many turnovers for me. I would go him, and then Burrow, then maybe it drops off. It drops off after that. That's the thing. Because most of the guys after that you can fucking go tit for tat with. You know what I mean? It's like,
come on, Gabe. You know you're gonna say Lamar right now. You know you are.
Yeah, Lamar would be the next in my opinion.
No, it'd be Hurts.
No way.
Talking about the AFC. Hurts is in the NFC.
No, we're just talking about overall. Just overall quarterback.
Okay. Lamar Jackson is third. Lamar Jackson would be third.
Lamar Jackson is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
Yes.
Top 5? Yeah, I would say top 5. I would say top 5, but after the top 2, I think it falls off to where 3, 4, and 5.
Drop off after Mahomes and Burrow, no doubt, bro. I
think 3, 4, and 5 are interchangeable.
A toss-up.
Yeah, interchangeable.
I would say Lamar, Allen, and then probably Hurts or Rodgers in there too.
So let's go back to what we just said, right? So we agree that Lamar's a top 5 quarterback. Why would you not want to trade for a top 5 quarterback?
I'm not saying. See, that's the thing. I don't.
Let me answer that.
I'm not knocking his talent. I did this whole time. I'm not
knocking.
I know
where you're coming from, Gabe. You're worried about his injuries.
Look,
I got you.
Lamar's a top 5 quarterback in the system currently constructed. If you take him and put him on another team, he's not that same player.
You know the Ravens fired Greg Roman because of him running Lamar Jackson into the ground, right? You know they fired him because of that, right? That's the reason why they got rid of that offensive coordinator, because he was running Lamar Jackson into the ground. If Lamar Jackson plays with Baltimore this year, it's going to be a completely new scheme, dude. He's not going to be – Greg Roman goes all the way back to Colin Kaepernick, bro, where he's a run-first quarterback type coordinator, bro. He runs his quarterbacks into the dirt, bro.
That's a good point. That's a good point because he does. His quarterbacks have been that type of quarterback. You know what I mean?
That's why Greg Roman got fired.
Greg Roman comes
Jackson's
from
injuries.
I just to me, like in football, your instincts is what comes first, dog. Like I don't know, like
not being the same quarterback.
It's like when all push comes to shove, when you're that type of quarterback, I think it's just gonna be like, I gotta run. You know what I mean? To where other quarterbacks are more pass first, which I don't knock. Like I say, I don't knock Lamar for that. The only thing is, like you were saying, I don't. It scares me, dog. His fucking injuries.
Just minimize it. I think McDaniels will minimize his Greg Roman type. Because Greg Roman is type the Shanahan. What's his name? Steve Young.
RG. Look what he did to RG3, bro.
But look, let me say something about what Gravy's saying. If he's going to minimize him, then you're taking away what Lamar does.
No, he don't mean it like that. He don't mean it like that, Ern. He don't mean it like that, Ern.
No, see, if you minimize, look at, see, if you minimize the play calling for him throwing and then him running, it changes the dynamic of his ability to change what the defense is going to fucking do. So that's the fucking thing. It's the key. It's the mentality. They know this motherfucker can
going to run the ball. And his athleticism.
He can turn around and start picking.
Over the top.
Yeah.
He'll pick you apart. Oh, I'm going to take off. Oh, no, well, the protection's coming down. I'm gonna go. Not design Lamar Jackson go to the B gap, straight get the ball and go. That's what Greg Roman was doing with them. Set plays just for him, like a running back. You got
because
Josh
they didn't
Jacobs.
have a running back neither.
You got
they
Josh
never
Jacobs.
Had a running back ever.
You have capable receivers that are not Hollywood Browns that could catch the ball. He could throw it in small windows. Dude, he has an arm.
But it's only going to be one capable receiver, bro. One capable receiver is all we have.
We have Renfro, Ern.
You got Renfro. You got
had a bad year.
Does Renfro still play for us?
Renfro had a bad year just like Waller, Ern. He was injured, man. Cut him a little bit.
When was the last
break,
time
bro.
you seen Renfro on the field?
Year before last, bro.
Oh, when he had the fumble that cost us the game. Oh,
Ern, you be stating the obvious, bro. We know this, Ern, but Renfro's still a capable wide receiver. Dude.
I feel the need to point out the obvious because it seems like people are overlooking it. So I'm just
and then we go get somebody.
We don't need to though, Ern. We know, bro. We know.
Somebody for him. We go get somebody for him. We go get a capable receiver to do that. But we know we got the best. We know we have the best option for him that he didn't have in Baltimore. And we take away
the best option. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
And we have the best running option for him on this team.
Mm-hmm.
So that limits his.
We got two of the best players at their.
Yep.
You just see that? You see that, Ern? Just a little bit, bro. Just a smidget, bro.
He's not
like a roach bud. You can probably see just a little bit. What could happen if this plans out?
Yeah, but then what are you going to do about the other 26 positions you have to fill?
Fill them out. We have a whole draft, bro. We have a whole draft. We got 2, 3rd. How many? 5?
You're going to get maybe 10. You still got 16 positions you got to fill. What kind of talent you be able to get? Having to pay everybody $1, $2, maybe $3 million a year. At $3 million a year, what kind of quality players you guys going to get?
We had a bunch of them this year. We're still bitching about them.
And what was our record this year?
Exactly. You want the same thing?
That's what it's going to be.
I want us to improve.
You're going to go get an expensive quarterback and have to sacrifice everything else.
Sacrifice what? We're not going to sacrifice
the defense.
One draft pick. One draft pick, bro. One draft pick. That's it.
No, it's not. That's not it. That's not it. It's a draft pick and fucking like $50 million worth of salary.
that's coming out of a guaranteed Mark Davis pocket. It ain't messing with our salary.
So what I think, see, look, this is the biggest thing. Look, so listen. Ern, this is what you got to understand. Check this out. From my understanding,
money in his pocket.
All right, so from what Gravy's trying to say, and my understanding is this. So if we turn around and we give him all this guaranteed money, it's not going to hit the cap every single year. So we'll have cap space.
Yes.
That's the biggest misconception. And like, it's like we keep fucking around and just keep banging our head against the wall. Like, and sometimes I ask stupid questions just to get fucking the answers, right? But pretty much that's the way it's gonna fucking work, bro. So even if Mark Davis gives him $100 million up, whatever, that shit's gonna go into an escrow, the other $100 million that he wants. He won't take the 250 because if he goes anywhere else and takes the 250, what's going to happen is that 50 million is going to be taxed. He's going to get the whole 2 here because of the state tax. He's straight. You feel me? So then once that happens, that's why it'll work in a sense. So then the other 100 is not going to hit the cap. So
if
then
you guarantee me
and bring motherfuckers in on bigger deals, you'll have a lot of rookies through the draft, and you're still giving up the same amount. Now his health comes into issue, but fucking going into the depth of that's what it's gonna fucking do. So when you're saying that it's gonna take all this money, it's not gonna take on the cap for the rest of the year, and the cap goes up.
Yeah, but the only way that's gonna happen is if some dumb team does give them all of that guaranteed, which that's where that problem lies, dog. Because I don't think no team is willing to give that type of quarterback $230 million guaranteed money
with their intention of doing what he does now, Gabe.
If you can guarantee me he's gonna be if he's gonna get hurt, he can get hurt. But if you can guarantee me he's gonna be there for the playoffs at least, I'll give him most of it guaranteed. But that's what fucking scares me, dog.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that, dude. I've never disagreed with you on that ever on this conversation. Right. I've even said I had to do it on fantasy. I go, fuck, he's hurt. You know what I mean? He messes me up. But the thing,
why is Wi-Fi Willie chilling behind you?
I know he watching them, huh?
Oh shit, my bad.
But anyways, look, Ern, it matters. Like right now, we would get Lamar. Okay, how much money does Mark Davis have right now in his pocket to give this dude most of that guarantee? You know what I mean?
If that's the case, if that's how you get it on the salary cap, how come these billionaires like Jerry Jones ain't doing that and just saying fuck the salary cap? If that's the way you get around it.
That's business, bro. It's a different
because of the injuries. Because of the injuries, it's the injuries because nobody's trying to give. How many injuries are every week? You know what I mean? So like, you can't really fucking if you give your whole team guaranteed money and 5 of them get hurt, it's over.
That's why you do it on selective players. You do it on a selective few. Jerry Jones has deep. He has old money pockets, bro. So he can do whatever he fucking wants. That's why he can get anybody. But see,
I do agree with you on that, Lamar.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out how much Mark Davis wants to win, and how much money Mark Davis really has if he wants to pursue this. What we're talking about. If he doesn't want him, then we're speaking fucking sorry ass air. But
it doesn't make sense to go get him right now in our situation. It just doesn't make sense to me. After listening to everybody's point of view, it just doesn't make sense.
I understand what you mean defensively, bro. I understand what you mean, but if you pinpoint certain positions, like me and Gabe had a discussion about the defensive line, it'll help out everything. All you need is just one balling ass dude on that factor of the game. It'll change everything, bro. You would understand that.
Especially when you got a guy like Max on the
You guys are discounting the fact that the middle linebacker is probably the most important player on the field, and we don't have one.
No, it's not.
I think before it was, but I mean, it's still important. Don't get me wrong. It's still important.
It is a point. There's a point.
But you could tell by the way, players are paid, dog. You could tell where the emphasis is at. Your defensive ends, your defensive tackles, your corners. You know what I mean? Those are pretty much your 3 guys. The 3 guys are going to get paid the most because they're the ones that affect that really affect the game on pretty much like every single play, because if it's a run or a pass, that defensive fucking line is gonna have something to do with it. You know what I mean? So it's like that's why I think it's you have to build from the inside out, like we were saying earlier. You know what I mean? If you can get that defensive tackle, like there's a reason why fucking, you know, Aaron Donald was just so fucking dominant, dog. Like he would make guys, you know, on that defensive line better than they were, because when they, like, you know, let guys, when they leave that team, they're not as good.
Okay, I got a question, right? Okay, think about this stat. You know how they have all kinds of stats and people like fight the stats of everybody, right? So if a quarterback, say Lamar Jackson, is injured and doesn't play, right? But he's on the contract for the team. If he's not playing and the team loses, shouldn't that be a loss against his record? Because no, but listen. But that affects the team.
I feel you.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying like it's going to be against his record, but that shows the value overall if you break it down, because the team is losing on those games. See what I'm saying? So the team's losing, so it's not worth that. So hey, wait a minute, so that's like the fact of like, let's get married. I'm a millionaire. You get all my fucking bread, and I ain't get shit.
It goes if you start and finish a game.
Right, but see, that's the thing, though. That's why I think incentive league will change everything.
Well, check it out, Ern. I would love to send you like shit I have, bro, to prove that point. To prove a point, the evolved and the evolution of football, how it came in now. You know what I mean? Take it for granted. Use this point. Remember Corey Littleton we had?
Right.
Remember that? Everybody thought it was a bad signing. I thought it was a good signing, but then I realized that Corey Littleton played so well with Aaron Donald with the Rams, is that when we got Corey Littleton, we didn't have that upfront help. Corey Littleton was not existent.
Sucked, bro. He's like one of the worst contracts we've given.
Corey Littleton was an outside linebacker.
Right.
That doesn't matter. He benefited from that push inside.
I'm not saying the defensive tackle is not important, but middle linebacker, he's standing up. Look, the middle linebacker usually gets the call through his helmet. So he's the one that actually can audible the whole play. He's standing up, so he can never have the dot. Hold on, he can change the adjustments, everything. You know what I mean? The middle linebacker has the most control. That's why I'm saying that he's the most important person in the defense. And what my whole point is, you don't have one. So I'm saying, but you're saying like you were saying the defensive tackle, like, you know, we get that and everything changes, and I'm like, you know, I agree with that somewhat, but it's like without a middle linebacker, you're still up shit's creek.
No, yeah, you're. But I think if we were to get a dominant defensive tackle, you're still able. You could even resign a fucking Perriman. You could even resign a Perriman, and Perriman will excel even better. You know what I mean? Perriman will even look better.
Leaving though. I don't think there is no.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that he's gonna stay or leave. I'm just saying if you get somebody like that, you would be essentially be able to still resign somebody like that, and he would look even better in that position.
Somebody like that. Somebody like.
You know what I mean?
It said even Diablo will probably blossom with a good defensive tackle.
Diablo is not a middle linebacker, bro.
He can play outside, no matter what Graham wants to do.
Yeah, because DTs, you know, when DTs open up that hole, when they're getting double teamed, you let the middle linebacker roam free. You know what I mean? You let and you don't let that guard or the tackle get up to the second level, because they have to help out on the double team with Aaron Donald.
That's why Ray Lewis was so good, because he had Siragusa soaking up both of those fucking linemen, so nobody can get to Ray Lewis. He can roam free. That's the whole point. That's what I'm saying. The two go hand in hand. You know what I mean? If you get one, that's great. If you get the other one, that's great. But if you have both of them, you have something to work with.
No, I feel you. I just think that it's gone away from it a little bit, just because of the passing. How passing is just more prolific now. I think it's gone away from the middle linebacker a little bit more to where you need the up front guy more to mess with the quarterback more. Before it was more because it was more of a running league to where you had more of these high profile running backs and you needed that middle linebacker. You know what I
Mine's
mean?
better than yours, Ern.
I think that the middle linebacker is still just as important as it was. I think the evolution of the position, though, now instead of a big, like, you know, somewhere in, like, you know, a big huge guy like a Ray Lewis, now you need somebody that's fast and get sideline to sideline like a Fred Warner. So like, there is an evolution, but the middle linebacker is still just as important.
And also, bro, you got
Fred Warner. You going back, boy? Shit.
Fred Warner plays for the 49ers now. What are you talking about?
You got these tight ends that are big receivers that are fast. You got your Kelseys, your Kittles, your Wallers. That position changed also. These guys are doing deep routes. They used to just sit there, block, and just go on a little flat route. Now you got the evolution of the tight end. Change the linebacker position drastically. So that's the type of guy you get. These long-armed, fast, big receiver type tight ends. They're not blocking that much anymore. They're going out on routes.
Hey, like that tight end from Georgia, huh? That motherfucker's a big motherfucker,
bro.
You
gotta cover those guys, bro. You see that fool moving the sled? They showed like highlights of other dudes moving the sled, and they could barely move it 2-3 yards. That fool moved it like fucking 10 yards and shit.
That fool's like a lineman, dog.
You guys gotta step away real quick, man. You guys do your thing. Ben's in the building.
Gabe, you were watching that drill.
Keep it a banter with y'all.
I was surprised how that coach. You see, with that sled, if you lift it up high,
it's not. It fucking stabs into the ground. It stabs into the ground. That fool was perfect. Like, he had perfect level and was able to drive. You know what I mean? And that's dog. Somebody's gonna get an extra lineman when they fucking get that dude.
A lot of guys, a lot of those tight ends, dude, were just lifting that up, thinking it was a regular bag, and they weren't going anywhere. Their legs were moving up fast, and the sled was turning around and stuff. You gotta stay low. It keeps you low.
Kept a wide base and chop. You know what I mean? He wasn't fucking trying to just drive through it, dog. He was kept a low base, a wide base, and he fucking just chopped through it, dog. Like, it was that he you could tell he worked on that drill.
Somebody told him, hey,
yeah, he worked on that drill.
You're gonna look stupid, and to try to throw the muscle around, you just do it the right way and push it. He pushed it 10 yards. The other guy's 3 yards and it went straight up. Yeah,
that's what I think. That. Oh fuck!
Go ahead,
my shit freeze. Yeah.
No, you're good. I can hear you.
Yeah,
no, dude.
That's Lawson, you know what I'm saying? So it can fuck with sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, there's a lot of fucking questions. It's just, I just want to.
Monday, brother. Monday we got the
new league year.
Monday we get the new guys in, bring them in and see what's up.
Man, we gonna sit around all fucking day and hear a name like Darius Phillips about 5 fucking p.m.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why we're gonna get Drew Sanders from Arkansas with that 38 pick, man. Generational linebacker right there. Let's go.
There you go, Ern, right there.
If you get somebody like that, and he is shit. Yeah.
I want you to go see tape of him today, Ern. Drew Sanders, Arkansas.
If we don't get a defensive tackle, it don't matter who the fuck our linebackers are. I'm telling you right now. Them linebackers are just going to keep getting gobbled up by offensive linemen, bro. You don't have a defensive tackle. The offensive linemen are going to continue to get to the second level and gobble up our linebackers, bro.
Defensive tackle, 7th pick, baby. Jalen Carter, baby. Let's go.
Come on, let's go, boy.
Let's keep it a beater. Let's keep it a
I like
beater.
Jalen Carter, but I'm still skeptical that he's going to face charges, man.
Nigga, that's a misdemeanor, bro. He's going to get community service and a fucking $5,000 worth of restitution.
He partaked in illegal activities that resulted in 2 people dying, bro. Like,
nah.
It's a misdemeanor,
dog, it's like
bro.
You're in the highway, you just give that look and you start racing, that motherfucker fucked up. And
it was bigger than that, Mike G. It was bigger than, and he was driving drunk too, dude. He was drunk when it got him.
He took off.
He got charged with reckless driving. He got charged with reckless driving.
And he lied to the police. He told the police he had no involvement whatsoever.
His charge is reckless driving, bro. I do that shit every fucking day.
I just think that's his current charge.
Allegedly.
You guys know I wanted Jalen Carter super bad. I'm just still skeptical that he's gonna get something from the NFL for that, bro.
I just don't think he makes it out of the top 5, dog. To be honest,
I hope you're right, because if he don't, then that means we should have.
Who's gonna get him, Gabe? Seattle or the Bears?
I just don't
Seattle or the Bears.
I hope he's there at 7.
I would
because
say
everybody else wants a quarterback, dog.
Wait, what about isn't Detroit 6?
Detroit is the biggest possibility, dog. But I think Will Anderson will come out first. Will Anderson Jr. maybe will be picked first, dog. I think.
Did the Lions have a better record than us?
Just because of the Chargers, though, Gabe. Just because of the Chargers, teams are going to be scared. You know the Raiders. Hey, homie, hey, come on now.
You got
we encourage people that come with a family, dog. Shit.
You got a misdemeanor, Jalen Carter, all the way at 7.
Yeah,
I just don't think Ziegler's gonna pull the trigger, bro. With all the
I don't think he'll do that.
With our guys speeding already in Vegas, bro. And
I just think he knows the outlook. He knows the optics of that. Yeah, he knows the optics.
True that.
You guys remember Jacobs?
Talent, bro.
Jacobs almost killed himself the first year in Vegas, bro, in a single car accident, bro, at the airport, driving drunk and speeding, bro.
Yep.
Benny, if he's what everybody says this guy is,
he's generational, dog. He is, baby.
I heard he's better than the dude that came out last year. That defense.
That's why I don't think he goes out of the top 5,
good, bro.
Yeah, what he did ain't gonna be no issue, I don't think. But if he falls to 7, they better do something with that.
Well, if it's not an issue, I'm all for taking him. I'm just still skeptical.
If we get somebody like from North Dakota State or something, dog, I'm done.
I mean, I would rather draft him than some no-name that I've never heard of that the Raiders tend to do every single year.
For real.
But that's really what it comes down to, guys. Even if we trade our first-round pick, say we were to get to Lamar, dude, as long as we draft well, we still have a lot of picks this year and next year, bro. We can still build a team.
We can get Drew Sanders in the second pick.
The sunshine of the nation.
You know, with that 38.
Definitely not going to be the dark cloud.
I like that guy, Nolan Smith, dog. That dude, Nolan Smith, looks like he's doing the beat, dog. That dude from Georgia, too. The other dude from Georgia, that Nolan Smith, dog. That guy's going to be what other fucking defensive end at 250 plus pounds you see running a 4.3?
That's fast.
No.
They did last year.
Fast, dog.
You can play.
I had somebody comment on my shit saying that we should get Frank Clark, that he's a good defensive.
You're the dark cloud urn of the nation. You
from Bowling Green. To that, is it because I'm black?
Oh,
here we go.
Here we go with the black already. Here we go. I'm over here, bro.
You look more Mexican than black. Shit.
I'm Mexican and black.
I thought you was Latino.
Yeah,
bro. And I know this don't mean shit coming from a white man, bro. But I'm so sick of living in a world that's separated by racism, bro. I'm so sick of this shit, bro.
He said, "Why? Because I'm black."
Like I said, I know it don't mean shit coming from a white man, but I'm just, bro. I grew up. I didn't grow up like the average white man. Like, I'm so sick of racism, bro.
Hey, listen, hey man, dude. Hey, on some real shit, don't let fucking Earn be gaslighting you, bro. That motherfucker be
gaslighting Banter?
No. What I'm saying is, like, Earn be acting light skinned all the time, bro. So don't even worry about it. He can't be the black card, bro, because he's always acting light skinned sometimes, bro.
You think he drank?
I'm fucking with you, dog.
He got him to turn his camera on. Look.
I didn't even know you were white, man. I didn't even know you were white, dog.
I love the fuck out of Earn, bro. Earn's been riding with me in Black Saturdays for the longest, and I have a lot of respect for Earn. That's why I give him shit. Like, I give a lot of people shit that I really like. If I like you, I'm going to give you shit. If I don't talk to you or don't give you shit, I probably don't like you.
No, I really like Rafa then.
No, but like you said earlier, fucking Gravy Dog, I'm telling you, if we were to get
dad bod there, Mike.
We are to get Lamar Jackson, dog. Don't get me wrong, dog. I'm not gonna be fucking shouting to high heavens like, "Fuck, dog!" Like fucking stupid ass Raiders, because there's a very big possibility it could happen. I'm just fucking scared to death of this fucking of his frame, like his style to play, dog. It's scary, dog, because that shit's. You don't know when.
It's scary because how much money you have to give him. That's exactly. You didn't have to give him so much money. It wouldn't be so scary.
I'll get a number 8 jersey right off the bat, bro. I'll get a number 8 jersey right off the bat.
Lamar needs to get an agent though, too, dog. He can't have his mom represent him, dog.
That's probably why he's not signing right now, because he don't have an agent. He's trying to do it by himself.
Yeah, and I think that the team is trying to be like, look, go out and check for yourself. Now, an agent would have given them that information.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to give him, like, say, look, go
Let
out
him
and
go
do your
see on
due
his own.
diligence. Go out and do your due diligence. See what the team will give you, and then I think they're going to end up matching it.
And plus, he has to hear other teams tell him, dude, you get hurt too much. You run around, you need this. You know what I mean? You don't want to hear that shit. You want to get pumped up when you're talking business.
He wants to play ball.
That's what,
too. All he wants
that's what
to
an
do.
agent's for, bro. That's what an agent's for, to hear all that shit.
I don't know. Like, I still have a feeling that Lamar would be a great fit for this offense. I still
Fuck
think
yeah.
he's good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you
don't think he will be bad.
This situation, in my opinion, this situation is a dream for any quarterback, bro. You got the best running back, a top tier wide receiver, when healthy, a top tier tight end, a top tier slot wide receiver. You can be the face. You can be the face of Las Vegas. You got a brand new stadium with state of the art facilities. Like, what quarterback wouldn't want to play for the Raiders?
He would be great, Ben, but till December, and then December and January when we need him the most, he's not gonna be there.
I know his history, but we don't know that yet, bro.
The Ravens, bro. That was
Hey, unless you can fucking do like unless you can be like in the NBA where you can do the fucking what is it, load management?
Yeah.
And save them to the end and shit.
Well, who's that wide receiver? There was a wide receiver, I think, just recently that was getting a lot of load management in the NFL. I can't think of his name, though. It might have been A.J. Brown. I don't remember. But they were giving one wide receiver or DeAndre Hopkins or somebody, but he wasn't playing very many games, bro. He would play like every other game or something like that.
Hopkins got suspended. He had a bunch of load management. He got suspended the first 6 games.
For real.
No, I
wonder what he's with him.
This is the thing, right? I didn't like Carr. I had got past that, right? I'm always in the agreement that you don't get rid of your quarterback if you can't upgrade. You don't downgrade. You don't make your team worse. That's not how a good organization is ran. You know what I'm saying?
That's what makes us not a good organization, because we're fucking retarded.
Let me finish. So I think Ziegler's plan originally was to get Tom, and Tom's like, no, I'm done, right? And then he wanted to go get Rodgers, but I think Rodgers really wants to be the guy, and he knows he can be Showtime in New York, bro. So we struck out there. The only other viable option we have left is to go get Lamar as he became available, or draft a rookie and hope he wins, because I don't think Garoppolo's going to win a ton of games for us. I think he's low-key a downgrade from Carr, and same thing with Baker Mayfield. There's no upgrades from Carr available right now except Lamar. Except Lamar.
No, you're true. And the fucked up thing about Jimmy G is he ain't gonna ask for too much less than Derek Carr. So
you don't want money.
That's a downgrade for about the same amount of money. You know what I mean? So like that would be stupid to go to Jimmy G. That's why I don't want Jimmy G.
This would be Beanther, bro. This would be the biggest epic fail of Ziegler as a Raider GM right now if we don't go in with no quarterback next year. If we walk next year with Jared Stidham, Ziegler, you failed, bro. You fucking failed, dude. Fuck that, bro.
Get ready.
2 years removed from the playoffs, and now we're reaping off, bro. That's almost like what John Gruden did to us, bro.
It's gonna be a long season. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
If it's gonna be a long season, bud, like I hate having to hear about it right now, bro.
Like, respectively, bro. A long off season.
Like I just want to have some kind of hope right now, bro.
Wait till week 9 at least.
No, if you want to have some hope, you better go fucking find a girl named Hope, because that's the only hope that there is around this motherfucker.
Let's just wait till at least training camp to see what our roster's gonna look like. You know what I mean? Let's just wait to see at least training.
There's too many question marks right now to say that we're gonna be a horrible team next year. I think
if
we have
the
too
Warriors
much
were in a
talent.
5-game winning streak, he'll be better attitude. I'm telling you, dog.
Stop trying to bring up the world champion Warriors, bro. I mean, when we're actually out of it, we're not the champions anymore. But until then, we're the champions.
Hey, I can't even argue with the Lakers fan. I don't even watch basketball because every league is
Poole
what you've done
and
for me
Green are
lately,
fighting,
bro.
yeah.
And the Warriors have won a lot more titles recently than the Lakers have, bro.
Facts.
Wow, you gonna see Sacktown
Y'all
round
might
number
have
2.
more than us, but y'all ain't won shit besides that fucking
number two
asterisk.
seed.
Ben, don't get
COVID
into the
fucking
NBA talk.
title.
Nah.
Who got the number 2 seed locked down right now?
Hey, when it comes to basketball, Gravy shouldn't say anything. He's a Kings fan. They have no championship.
Like the beam, like the beam, like
Hey,
the
you and
beam.
A-Bomb got something in common. A-Bomb's a Kings fan too.
It all starts somewhere. It all starts somewhere, Aaron. It's gonna start somewhere, bro.
The Kings are like the Raiders of the NBA.
Hey, Gravy, see you in the first round, brother. See you in the first round.
See you in the first round.
The Kings are the Oakland A's of the NBA and shit.
I think we'll see.
One funny point. I actually wanted Derry on Fox at one point.
And
we're gonna see the Grizzlies in the first round, dog.
Right now, guys,
We're
like
gonna beat the shit out of them.
I have a
won't
lot
even
of
mess. You guys won't even mess with us.
bro,
We won't even
'cause, like,
see
I
you.
really want this team to win next year, bro. And I'm starting to not see it as the days go by. It's like, dude, we're not going to be good at all, bro. I haven't given up on a season before the season started in a long time, and it's starting to look that way.
The rain is gone.
But I'm still going to be optimistic. I'm still not going to say we're going to lose, bro. I'm still not doing that.
I really feel Jimmy G in my heart is gonna be the last kind of straw that we pull.
That's going to be, because it's going to be our last option is to go get Jimmy G, and they'll probably draft a quarterback if one of the good ones are there and let him compete.
Draft a quarterback or resign Stiddy as a backup.
I think Stiddy's coming back no matter what.
Hey, I'm gonna say what's up real quick to the chat. Joel, man, we do need to resign Keelan Cole.
Just so he can sing at halftime.
I know you're trolling, talking bad shit, bro.
Hey, Keelan Cole would have had a deep pass touchdown if Derek Carr wouldn't have overthrown him. Just saying.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, wait, hold on. Didn't Derek Carr throw a game winner to Keelan Cole?
Here we go.
You might be right.
Here we go.
Game tying, and then it was Chandler fucking Jones that actually won us that game. What a fucking round.
You're right. Okay.
Hey, Low.
Look at her.
I gotta go.
The only reason I know I was fucking there, dog. I lost my voice for like fucking a week straight for that game, dog. That was crazy ass game.
Hey, Ray Love, I do like Garbers, but I just don't think Garbers is ready right now. I think.
What'd you say, Gravy?
I gotta cut out, my dude.
Sorry, Gravy.
I love you guys.
No doubt, love you too, Gravy.
Let's keep this up. Keep this up on another show tonight or something like that.
I got a Call of Duty show that I'm gonna do later. I don't know if Ben's doing a show, but then I'm gonna do. I'm
not doing no shows today.
Okay.
Or not, I'm gonna do a late night show too. I'm gonna do a late.
All right, let me know, bro.
So yeah,
we're gonna do a show on my backup channel
today. Thursdays, smoking Thursdays, terpene Thursdays, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I'm working fuckery all day today.
I am actually doing a show today. I meant to do it yesterday and I forgot. I'm doing my reaction to fucking Onions video. I'm about to clown the shit out of him, bro.
Oh yeah, of course.
I can't do a reaction on Black Saturday because he'll flag me, bro, because he's monetized. But I can do it on my back.
You don't have to respond to that, Ern. You don't have to respond to that on the live. It's in the contract. It's in the contract.
Hey, do the reaction of the reaction.
Huh? The reaction of the reaction?
Yeah, that's what Ern should do. So do the reaction of the reaction, Ern.
Hey, I'm on a peaceful mode right now. You don't want me to do a reaction because it's not going to be the Ern that you guys are used to. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just not saying nothing instead. You know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, go ahead.
See, and
if you do a video with a Cry 300 Ern, I promise you, dog, I'm done.
Hey, Circus, we'll be strippers, bro. You're not the one that you like, bro.
Put the navigator, dog. You can do it with the navigator.
Hey, shout out to Gravy, man. Appreciate you, bro, for pulling up, man.
No, it's real shit.
He's Hellcat.
Dirty, I mean, fucking Ern can vouch. We be having so much shit back in the day, bro, and I'd always forget to share it, bro. Like, I have a short-term memory, bro. So, like, I be having so much shit that I'm gonna say about him when I watch the video and come Saturday, I done forgot already. So I've been wanting to do a reaction video so bad, bro, because as he says it, I'm flamboyant his bitch ass, bro. I'm hanging his ass from the electrical lines, boy. On my mama, I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to do this.
Hey, Malibu Rich, do I look Hollywood now? I'm all Hollywood back here. See? Hollywood. You're right, bro. You always call me Hollywood Low. Fucking Rich. Salute, bro. Glad you're here, brother. Glad you're here.
It was a good conversation. No, I like this. This show was actually good. Like I said, I have nothing against fucking Lamar Jackson. I would, if he can guarantee me that, not guarantee me even. Like it's just
Shit, whoever's saying that we don't want them, shit, as soon as we sign them, they'll buy the jersey right away. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like as a fan, you kind of got to, right? It's your quarterback.
Of course, right.
Yeah.
I didn't like Derek Carr, but I still had his jersey. Because I
know Derek Carr, but I didn't have his jersey. I just felt like everybody else had that one, so I always like to get players that nobody has.
I think it's my fault, bro. Check this shit out. On some real shit, when I went to the Rams game, right? I went with my homegirl, right? Me and Gabe were there and shit, whatever. We had a good ass time. My homegirl Nicole. Shout out to her, man. I love her to death, man. She's a homie. Anyways.
Shout out Nicole.
Yeah, shout out. Fucking Mikey. It's Mikey's mom's birthday today, man. Everybody.
Yeah, happy birthday to my mom. Appreciate that. Happy birthday. Hey, appreciate that, dog. Hell yeah. I had breakfast with her this morning.
Happy for you because you brought me crazy ass Michael. He makes us smile every day, even though he's crazy as shit, man. But we love this guy, man.
One thing I love about Mike G, bro, is like he's like a gift like extraordinaire, bro. Like every time I'm just like, especially like when I'm shrooming, bro, like he'll drop some gifs, dude. My mind will be all over the place. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Hey, this motherfucker has a GIF for every situation, bro. Like, you know what? Hey, I was at this birthday party and this cat, it fell out of a tree, and this motherfucker have a gift for that shit, bro.
Ready for it.
No shit.
Hey, the funniest one though is the fucking the on 6 one.
Oh yeah, bro. He keeps on 6, bro. That's so funny. That's so funny. On 6 is getting frustrated. You hear him last night. He's like, "You can get a cardboard." Like, on 6 is feeling the pressure, boy. He's like, you can tell he's tired of it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said nothing.
Hey, dog,
bro.
I'm just saying, you can't post it in the all man's chat. There's a time and place, dog.
Mike G be hitting him with that at like some of the randomest moments too. Like,
my bad if I overdo it though.
Bro, we need
my
that
bad
shit,
if I overdo it. Sometimes I overdo it. I know shit.
Nah, the one that you overdo is the banter one, the fucking the Harry and the Hendersons one, bro.
Oh, that one's fucking hilarious.
That's the one with the guy.
He goes like that. He goes.
I thought that was just a Sasquatch.
Yeah, the Sasquatch, yeah. The Dr. Squatch.
You can't
tell
me
that's what he's supposed to be. That's what he's supposed to be. He's the Bigfoot, the Sasquatch guy. But you remember the show a long time ago?
The show, that was the show, dog.
That was the shit, dog.
And that's.
Hell yeah.
They had him as a pet, pretty much.
This motherfucker right here, bro, when he had his beard shaved off, that motherfucker don't look like the Lollipop Guild. Oh my God! You guys ever seen Wizard of Oz? Ever seen Wizard of Oz? Him and Loon are like the dudes from Lollipop Guild, both of them, bro. You put Loon and Mike G together, bro. You got the Lollipop Guild, boy. They waiting for the bitch to come out the house, crushed on the witch. Oh, Wicked Witch of the West, Toucan Sam, and then you got motherfucking the Lollipop Guild.
Hey, I keep on putting the Hulk because ever since that steroid shot, Gabe and shit, I keep on putting the Hulk and shit.
I'll be like looking at him, I'll be like, fucking shit.
He's got like a cracked egg. Eggs like the fucking dude.
Oh yeah,
off
because
the fucking wall.
Okay, do you remember Puss in Boots?
Yeah.
Egg, that's what they called me.
El huevo.
Hey, he was wearing all white one day, dog, and we all called him the Humpty Dumpty and shit.
Hey, Gabe seen my dome in person, bro. He's like,
maldito huevo.
Maldito huevo, dog.
Yeah, motherfucker head of state over here looking, motherfucker.
They're probably like, what the fuck these guys?
Look at the class looking at motherfucker.
Hey, I'm almost caught up, dog. I'm almost caught up. I'm almost caught up, dog. I'm like on the last episode of season 5, dog.
Hey, so then you got 4 episodes to watch of this season to be all the way caught up.
I'll catch up tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, that last episode of season 5, that motherfucker is lit. Wait till you hear that Phil Collins shit that In the Air Tonight. Come on,
look at it.
That
Stop giving it away.
They get turned up.
Fuck her, man. Fuck
Hold on, bro. He just
damn it, bro. Always doing that shit. I told him not to do it.
Well, now we know Phil Collins is playing in there.
No way.
Now I'm gonna be fucking.
Look, I didn't say what happens. All I said is pay attention when you hear that song come on.
No, but that shit got me fucking like watching that shit like fucking. The last week, dog, I've been religiously on that shit, dog. Just been watching that motherfucker.
dun 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 dun.
Hey, bro. So
I can feel it coming
them actors
in
in that
the
show, they play
air
hella
now.
good roles, bro.
That shit slaps.
Hey, Jerome, who's your favorite
Okay,
character?
babe,
dog?
something's gonna
Who's your
happen
favorite
right
character?
now. Ern told me
Leon-
something's
hey.
gonna happen right now.
I like Jerome.
Wait,
Jerome
Leon
is cool as fuck. dog.
Leon is me. I
Jerome is
identify the
G,
most
dog.
like
Learn how
Leon.
to squabble.
Yeah, Jerome's a G, dog. He's like, you better teach your homie how to squabble. Yeah, that's a G, dog.
You know what I mean? That motherfucker's stupid.
Hey, pay attention in season 6.
I'm watching.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
watching.
I am, dog, for sure.
I see
Something's
season-
gonna happen right now with this song, babe.
Nah, but that shit was a good show. You guys told me on that.
Yeah.
That show,
What's up,
like, I'm surprised I never seen that shit, dog, until fucking when you guys fucking.
Wood or something.
I was like, damn, how did I miss this
Best
fucking
show
show?
on TV.
I never
don't know
seen
how
that
you
shit, dog.
motherfuckers ain't up on it. Look,
What
every
I
time
like
I go
about it
to
is
LA,
everybody.
every time I go to LA,
Everybody,
it's
not
fucking
just
billboards everywhere. Snowfall, FX. I don't know how people be missing it, bro. The fucking
Real,
billboards are all over everywhere.
Yeah, I was asleep on that for like a long time.
But what's the show about?
It's
The
about
80s, the crack
Hey, listen,
epidemic. The
It's
crack
about how
epidemic.
it's about how crack started in the 80s.
So
In
there's a
LA?
guy named Freeway Ricky Ross, right?
Yeah,
And
basically.
he's an actual
I don't
drug
know if I
trafficker.
can relate to that though.
He's an actual drug trafficker, right? It's known. It's his paperwork. CIA work with him. Everything. It's based off of his life. It's a little exaggerated, but it's
Hey,
based
even
off
Oso in there is based off Danilo Blandone, the fucking dude that turned in fucking Rick Ross,
Yep.
the real Rick Ross.
Yeah. So at this point, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah. So you got yeah. So you
Yeah,
got
that's
it.
just crazy, dog.
It's
I'll
based
take
off
crazy
actual
too.
characters. You know what I mean? Like it's not. It's
The,
like
the,
it's
the
like,
prison guard.
yeah, it's like Narcos, but made for TV.
Yeah,
But it's
and it's
actual,
a-
but
it's
it's not.
the-
It's not over there. It's actually what happened in the LA area, metropolitan, or like most.
I'll be in the background,
metropolitan
fellas.
areas.
Love you guys.
This one was more. Yeah.
I
All right,
know.
brother.
So this one is told in LA, but they're giving you insight of like why it's all happening too. It's funding a
Right,
war
right.
in
How it
fucking
happened.
like in
funded
Panama, I
the
think.
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua. There you go.
Nicaragua.
Yeah, like there was it was basically to fund the Contras because they were fucking they were at war and like basically they were trying to use those borders to get in here, right? Pretty much. So they couldn't lose that border over there. That's why the CIA was funding that shit.
Yeah, sir. Shit, man.
Yeah, I got a fire stick. I'm gonna check it out.
It's pretty cool. Because it tells, like it gives you like the point of view of like the DEA, CIA, the point of view of like the Mexican side, and the point of view of like the you know in Compton and Inglewood side, pretty much how it all pretty much started, how they all like it's crazy. Though. It's just and it's a good storyline. It's not like just a fucking like it's not like boring fucking.
The acting is fucking off the charts, bro. It's like it's stellar acting.
On T6, they should take Alvaro Martinez in the first round, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Free safety.
Hey, they should take him in the first round, and then he can go visit Eric and do the Make-A-Wish thing, and you know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
He's stupid.
He said,
All right, man.
go do Make-A-Wish with Eric.
Check this
Right.
out. I've never done this. Is the longest live I've ever done. Right. Thank you
It's
to
a great
everybody
one,
that's
too,
here in
bro.
and out, man. I appreciate all you guys. I'm not leaving you nowhere. We're gonna go do like another half an hour. So whatever you guys want to talk about. I know Ben was at the fucking chomp. Fucking probably his phone's probably screen's broken and shit because he was trying to say some shit. Is there any guys anybody
They
else-
had me fired up
anything at all?
earlier.
Like I mean, because
Ben
there's
be
so
working
much-
like the fucking iPhone. That's why his reception be shitty. You got to get a real phone.
Oh, here we go.
Damn.
No, he's talking about I was trying to type hella shit earlier. I couldn't
Nah,
really type like I
okay.
wanted to.
Hey, y'all got to go get you one of these, baby.
This fool, he showed me something
I
that
like
he was actually
Samsung,
writing
man.
on the screen and it was writing in the message.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible
I haven't
handwriting.
had
I was like, man, that motherfucker reads like fucking chicken scratch. He put in option. Chicken.
This
haven't
motherfucker
had
come
a-
with an S Pen, so look, I can set up my camera somewhere else, and then I
Yes.
get it all going, and then I can hit the little button. I can make it take pictures, or I can start my video and stop my video without having to go touch the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that'd be dope.
Maybe they should have that for a computer. Nice.
Hey, oh, that's not even it. Then I can screen whatever's on my phone to the TV, and it'll show up like a desktop.
Okay, well,
And I
we
can
learned
use my
about some
pen like a
We
mouse.
learned about football and we learned about some tech. Hey, what's next? No, I'm fucking around.
Hey, you gotta have deep pockets for this motherfucker though. This is a baller phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to front or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? Kind of a baller phone.
I have the last model of that one.
The last one?
22? That's a bad motherfucker too.
Yeah, I had the 22.
This motherfucker got 5 cameras on this bitch. Look at that shit.
Fuck.
Is there any other news going on right now? With
200 meg. iPhone has a 40 megapixel camera. This has 200 megapixel camera, bro.
I'll get any phone that fucking, you know, it's just at the time I'll just grab. I've always had fucking Samsung, so I've never really went to Apple, but I don't know, dog. It's because I get a lot of apps to where, you know, like that Fire Stick shit too, like to where you can't download that shit on Apple. So that's the only reason I go with Samsung.
Yeah, that's one of the good sides of Samsung for sure. That's why I used to like Samsungs.
What I'm gonna do is don't tell nobody. I know T-Mobile ain't watching, so I got the insurance on this motherfucker, right? So about 4 months go by, I'm gonna call them and be like, you know what? I was getting in my car and I dropped it and I drove.
You're not gonna say nothing. Blah 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 blah.
Allegedly.
No, listen. I'm gonna give you guys some game. Look. You say that you ran it over. You don't look. You don't say it's stolen because then they're gonna turn it off and terminate it. You say it's ran over and it's damaged, and I'm gonna throw it in the garbage. So then that way they won't put a lock on it. Then they send you another one. Now you have 2 fucking phones. You just pop another SIM card in the other one. Now you got 2 fucking $1,000 phones. Yeah, that's how you do that shit.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything you said. I don't know Spanish. I don't
know.
All right, guys.
Just giving y'all some game.
Got it here, Benny. All right, bro. Thank you for pulling up, bro. I appreciate you, man. Shit,
all right, yeah, no doubt. Get a fire ass live. I appreciate it.
What's
Gabe, Aaron. I'm doing the roast of Darrell the Onion at 3:30 on my backup channel.
There you go.
Ben likes beating on dead horses. That motherfucking dead horse is dead.
Well, to be honest, I haven't really been fucking with him like you have. You've been making a bunch of videos. Like I just save him for once a week. I let him go.
I was like, bro, that horse is dead. That horse isn't even.
To be honest, like I haven't really beat him like I should have been beating him. I should have been beating him a lot worse, bro. Like I'm
glad you didn't because I wouldn't want him to say that he got jumped. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well now he can squash it with you, but now he's got to deal with me now. So, all right, y'all. Peace. Much love, boys.
Bro.
You guys.
Peace.
All right, man.
Yeah, that's the only reason I got the fucking Samsung up because like say that like you know that's that Fire Stick shit that Blow.
Yeah.
I literally have that shit on my phone. I can watch fucking pay-per-view fights on my phone whenever I want.
No shit.
Yeah, I don't even have to be at home. You know what I mean? I can just fucking if I'm at a Raider game and there's a fucking fight on, I can still watch the fucking fight on my seat. You know what I mean?
No shit.
Yeah, so that's the only reason I get Samsung now.
You know what's crazy? Okay, all right. I didn't know that.
Samsung is just better anyway.
But the only thing is, though, the encryption big thing is that's a big thing. That's a big.
Yeah,
thing.
no, I mean, I've never had a problem with the fucking stealing my shit. So but let's knock on wood.
Yeah, as long as you have like a VPN in there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But those trackers and all that stuff and all that you have to put on there takes a lot of space, so you have to pay for the extra space too. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing. But I mean, as long if it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, you know what I mean? Shit, I don't want nothing bad happen. You know what I mean? So
for real.
But shit, man. Fuck. I got. I know it's towards the end of the last of the fucking show, bro. But Sunday night, Sunday. I'm gonna be fucking around, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna call the show yet. I'm gonna just wing it before I get there. I got a couple names up there. I'm just gonna be kicking it. I ain't gonna be doing no Raider shit. It's gonna be a different angle. I'm gonna be over here on the couch kicking it. Might have a friend there with me. Might not. See what happens. There might be strippers. There might not. I know the strippers asked.
All right, Paul Pierce.
I don't know. There might be some characters calling in. I don't know. We'll see what the fuck happens. But yeah, man, it's gonna be Sunday night, probably about 8. I'm gonna come back from the session nice and tight. You know what I mean? Or just
logo gonna be on camera with hookers and cocaine and shit, looking like Paul Pierce.
That's exactly what we're gonna do, bro. I'm gonna have glass and hookers, bro. I'm gonna have glass, cocaine, and hookers. That's what I'm gonna have, bro. And you know what I mean? And that's it's.
I mean, you in the valley where they make the shit at. I mean, shit. I wouldn't see why not.
We have the best meth. The California has to offer, bro.
Probably in the whole fucking nation, bro.
No, just California, bro. I heard New Mexico's pretty good. Fuck, I don't know. Nah, man. Hey, check this out, man. I had a fucking great time today, man. I know Twan was here earlier, man. I appreciate you, Twan, for pulling up, bro. I know you had to take off. Everybody in the fucking chat, man. From Terrence, Soul, Circus, Ray Love, bro. That's the only I'm seeing right now. Joel Lee, fucking Richard Lyon, fucking Nutty Raider Nate, Ben came by, Dirty came by, man. All you guys, man. I appreciate all you guys that showed up, man. And showed a lot of love, man. I appreciate it. You hit the like.
You, Eric, bro, Mr. Positivity and shit.
What's up?
You fucking turn into Eric or something, Mr. Positivity.
Oh no! Anybody can get it. No, anybody can get it, bro. I am a positive motherfucker, bro. I move through life positively, brother. See, 1 fish, blue fish, 2 fish. I'll take your fish.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, get a dog a bone.
Ray Love,
over party. Oops, out of time.
Phone, you feel me? Like I'll flip it on the shit. No, I'm fucking.
Ray Love, it's April 22nd, dog. That's the day of the fight.
April 22nd.
Yeah, the Tank and Ryan.
Bro, Tank is gonna destroy Ryan Garcia, bro. It's not even gonna be a fight. It's gonna look like what he did to Leo Santa Cruz.
You know what? Hey, okay. So now that I got the Fire Stick, I watched UFC for the first time, right? Like in a long time. I watched the whole fight. Well, I watched most of it. I watched the last 3 fights. What's her name? And Jones.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna start getting into that shit, bro. And if we want to start doing a live right before, whatever, bro, let's fucking do it. Just teach me, bro.
Don't listen to Gabe when it comes to UFC. He guaranteed me that John Bones Jones was finna lose, bro. And I told him, Bones Jones don't lose these fights, bro. He don't lose fights. Look at his record. He's like, he gonna lose this one. He's gonna get annihilated. So don't listen to Gabe, bro. Don't listen to Gabe. And whatever Gabe says, if like you guys are doing a UFC show and Gabe says that somebody's gonna win,
bro,
that's like the only fight I've been wrong on in the last. I don't like Jones, dog. I've never liked that.
Whoever Gabe says is gonna win, put your money on the other dude.
I just don't like that. I don't like John Jones, dog. But on almost every other fight, I've been right. I've been right on the other fight. Like I knew Shevchenko was gonna lose, dog. And that bitch, a lot of people were telling me you're out of your mind because she's the greatest fighter. Alexa Grasso, she's a badass
Did you see how that shit ended, bruh? She moved the fuck out of the way of fucking like one of her kicks and just like slung herself around her back and choked her the fuck out. I was like, bro, she is
Spider Monkey.
I want her to jump on me like that, dog.
That shit was
crazy.
No.
Hey, I seen her. I was like, bro, I think she's one of my favorite fighters, bro. She's dope.
Alexa Grasso?
And her personality, because like she's vicious as fuck in the ring, and then when she talks, she's just like the sweetest, nicest fucking person. So it's like she like it's crazy.
From Jalisco, Guadalajara.
I know. See, I'm going to Guadalajara, bro. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Man.
Now Mexico has the most champions in the UFC. That's crazy.
That's crazy, yo.
Three Mexican champions in the UFC. That's cool, dog. From none to 3 in fucking less than a year. That's pretty damn cool.
Damn. We have some fighters, bro. There's some fucking fighters out here, bro. So look, check this out. Like when I'm at the sessions and shit, right? Fuck it, I got a couple more minutes. When I'm at the sessions, some of the guys that I've, other vendors, kind of younger cast, man. A lot of them know them, and they're wearing 559 fights and stuff like that. I'm not naming no names because I'm not going to do that. But you know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to start watching this shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm working out, bro, but I'm not going to even try to do anything like that. I'm just doing it for health reasons, right? So it's like, I mean, the fights were pretty dope, bro. Like, I never really was into it. I just don't like the ground and pound, all that shit. And, if you motherfuckers are throwing blows, let's run it. You know what I mean? Like, I like shit like that. But I'm like, fuck it, bro. I mean, I got the Fire Stick. I can watch
bare knuckle. Watch that bare knuckle, dog. That bare knuckle's crazy, too. And there's a lot of good fighters going over to that shit.
But why not? Let's fucking show some shit, bro. Talk to me, bro. Let's do this shit, bro.
I
know people like that shit because I know a lot of the motherfuckers, in the nation. Obviously, we're in Vegas, too. There's other shit we can cover, bro. Fuck. I mean, some real shit because I know everybody else likes to do so.
I fucking watch a lot of combat sports. I watch everything pretty much that's on fucking Saturday, Sundays, dog. Like if it's on, I'm watching it, dog. Like if it's boxing, if it's UFC, if it's Bellator, if it's something like that, I'm watching it.
Well, let's do some shit like that then, bro. Fucking, I'm in, bro. Hey guys, we're gonna be. I'm gonna be on a little bit later. Ben's gonna be on about 3:30. I'll probably go in about 5, 6, going live, and then after that, I'm gonna just go live. After I'm gonna do some Call of Duty. And then after Call of Duty, I'm gonna fuck around and we'll be I don't know, we'll do some fuck around shit later on tonight. Just go live about some whatever. So But I'll throw it out on IG and I'll put it up on YouTube. So we'll see you guys in a minute, man. Thank you guys for pulling up. You guys have a good one, man. Be safe. You guys are getting fucked up out there, man. I don't give a fuck. Be safe. Be safe. Sure. Don't drink and drive. Enjoy yourselves and tell everybody you don't know if you're all right. You don't know if you're gonna be here tomorrow, man. So just love everybody. And if they need to get it, give it to them, bro. Let them know what it is, bro. Don't even like hesitate, man. Enjoy your life. Enjoy everything that you got right now and what you don't. We'll see you guys on the flip. All right. Peace.